What up, everybody? What up? What up? As you come in, y'all know the routine. Go ahead and smash that thumb button, break that YouTube algorithm so we'll be able to get out to more people, get more people involved in the conversation, expand this channel. So we'd greatly appreciate it if you guys go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, share it over to Instagram, get some people involved. You know, we got Frosty in the building. Say what's good, Frosty.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back to another good one. Sorry about yesterday. Had some tech difficulties, shit happens.
Yeah, that's what happens when you hold off your updates for too long. Yeah, yo, my computer updated for like 2 hours yesterday.
Yeah, the computer gonna let you know when it needs to eat. That's what all it is. It needs to eat, man.
Yep, I just checked on the YouTube and everything is good too. Comments and everything. It's not showing up with that weird thing. Got
Perfect.
it all set now. But yeah, you know the normal routine. So we'll rock out and give people a chance to get in while we share the video and do what we got to do. So
Hey, how can I share this? How can I share the podcast on my YouTube, like right now?
Straight to your YouTube?
Yeah, like
I don't know if you can. If you can, I'm not sure how.
I'm gonna try something. Go ahead and rock out. I'm gonna try to figure something out real quick.
All right. I stay on the go, got my whole family dependent on me, so I can't even fold. I stay on the go, got me some knowledge, I feel like I found me a pot of that gold. I stay on the go, gotta go get it in fast, that's the one thing that I know. I stay on the go, not trying to live in the past, that's why I'm switching the flow. I stay on the more dreams, I wanted more things, I want a whole lot from the gate. Don't want no codeine, don't want to soul me, I want a whole kitchen, not a cake. Trying to do 4 things to build more kings, I ain't never trying to take a break. So many more things I want to go see, so my family never gotta wait. You want accounts, I want to own a bank, really they want to be me, but they can't. Learn about my life and they probably a faint. Crumble too quick when they get in the pain. They want the cars and watches, they be unconscious, still trying to prove to the fakes. Bitch, I'm a monster, sit home, I'm loading my Glock up, make sure my family's safe. So many people depending on me, I just can't throw it away like it's nothing. You trying to level up, follow with me, I get you lit at the push of a button. I ain't come to you to sell you no dreams, tell you to do anything, I done it. Ain't about to tell you to get off the streets if I don't gotta wait to still get to that money. I stay on the go, got my whole family dependent on me, so I can't even fold. I stay on the go, got me some knowledge, I feel like I found me a pot of that gold. I stay on the go, gotta go get it in fast, that's the one thing that I know. I stay on the go, not trying to live in the past, that's why I'm switching the flow. I stay on the go. I need y'all to do me a favor. Go ahead and drop some comments real quick. I just want to make sure that the comment section is working fine. It's been one of the little problems I've been noticing lately. The comment section been acting crazy. So if you can, as y'all come in, drop a comment, just say what's up or something so we can see that the comment section is all good. It says that you shared it.
Yeah, I shared it. It's all good.
So
I shared it.
You can share it right to your
Yep.
That's
just
dope.
copied the link and then just made a post and then do it like that. So that's kind of cool. So that worked out.
Oh man, yeah, that's dope. That's dope. I'm about to start getting the rest of the homies to do that on their YouTube channels.
Now, what I got to do really is sit down at the computer with you on Zoom so we could really turn this shit up to another level.
Yeah, and I just found another stream. I found another streaming site too that I want to start using. It's great.
Oh, that can integrate into it?
Yeah. So instead of using Zoom, we can use this one, and there's so much more you could do with this one. You could show the comments on the screen, all sorts of stuff. So yeah, we about to definitely upgrade.
Matter of fact, we need to do that, hook that up sometime this week and next week before the next start.
One. Yeah. That's exactly what I want to do. I just started working on it with some other people, and I'm like, damn, this one kind of nice right here. I like it. Whenever you share the screen, it like moves us to the side, and people can really see it. It does great screen sharing, everything. That's comments, you could pull the comments up on the screen, so they'll pop up on the bottom of the actual screen. There's a lot you can do.
And that's different from OBS?
You might be able to do the same thing on that one too.
Yeah, they both. That's cool. All that shit will work.
Yep.
Might be seeing some dope stuff. What's been going on, man? What's this? What's all you see? You looking for comments, huh? Let me turn this. See if this phone is charged up a little bit.
I just want to make sure that the comments are going. Because last time it was saying some kind of error or something. So I just want to see if people are able to comment.
Let me see. Nope.
No, it's an error, right?
Yeah. So this action isn't allowed. It's doing that bullshit again.
Action's not allowed. I wonder if I could change that from right here. Hold on. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Last time we had to restart it and then it came back in good. Damn it. Let me check it. Always something.
Don't you have that little button, like the little settings button on the live chat part?
Yeah, but it doesn't give the option to. Okay, there we go. Okay, I got it. All good. Now I see the comments starting to come in. There we go.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the hell I did differently. Hey, who knows? It's working. Yeah. So now we good. Yeah, been a busy week. Been really focused on keeping these rooms going. I'm trying to harvest as many times as I can this year, every month if possible, or maybe a few weeks into the next month, but keeping the plants happy, healthy, make sure that they stay with water. I'm definitely moving to flood and drain next round. I'm getting sick of the watering systems. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense with cocoa in 1 gallons, man. You can kill it with the flood and drain.
Yeah, and I'm sick of hoses getting clogged, and even using drip clean and everything, you still wind up running into the same problems. And I'm
with those 1/4-inch hoses.
Yeah, even using drip clean, using everything, there was still, I think, like 2 of them that still winded up clogging or something, and they're too far in the back, so I still got to go in there and water those anyway. Flood and drain, I can eliminate all of that.
Yeah, but you know what I do with the spaghetti string? That's what we call it, little 1/4-inch hoses.
Yeah,
I replace it every run.
Me too.
And it's still having a problem? That's crazy.
Still had, all of them was brand new. I just built that watering system this run.
Yeah, because usually every run I just go ahead and just start fresh because, shit build up.
Yeah, salt build up. So the hell with it. I'll just go flood and drain. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. It'll be the exact same setup. All I got to do is put reses underneath the trays this time and hook the pumps up.
What about your ceiling height?
Well, I already elevated the trays off the ground anyway, so there's already enough space underneath the trays for me to put the reses right underneath them.
Got you. That's dope.
So I took them off the floor already. I already eliminated that. So now I'm good.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Yep. So that's
those
the next thing.
So systems, man. Anytime with the systems is like it's a headache. That's why I wanted to show my brother hand watering first, because it's like you got to be here every other day or whatever, and just be here, hand water, and then you'll learn. So you'll really appreciate that system, because these systems, man, if it ain't like, I don't know if I told you this, but I wrote a short book about the lazy way to grow amazing dro. I haven't released it yet because I can't find a fucking printer, and I want to print it myself and like do it myself, right? But the price points ain't right. But the whole book is basically about my favorite way to grow, and that's like ebb and flow. It's like it's a no-brainer.
No-brainer.
It won't get clogged. Everything is too huge to get clogged. You got 3/4 inch, 1/2 inch hoses. They're not getting clogged.
Getting clogged, period.
You know what I mean? And then you switch out the res every week just to make sure everything's fine. And you don't even have to do that. But if you do do that, then you're for sure not going to run into any of those problems. So it's like, it's the best way to go.
I agree. And I the first time I ever seen you growing, it was ebb and flow with the West Coast sour room.
Yep.
With the double endeds. That was the first time, and it crushed. I'm like, man, I don't know why I still haven't switched it. In one of my rooms, I won't have that option, but I'm also not having an issue with the watering system in that room. It's a smaller room. The watering system works absolutely perfect in that room. But for the bigger room, since they're already elevated, since I already have the tray, since I have the option, I'm just going to eliminate any problems in the big room and just switch over to flood and drain.
Mm-hmm. I wish they sold like hoses that was bigger, like a little bit bigger, like maybe just like a double the size of the regular, or those regular little bitty hoses.
Yeah,
If they
I
had
wish they
something
did
like
too.
that, that'd be great, man.
Because nothing will ever clog. You won't have
Yeah.
no problems.
Even if it slowed down a little bit, it'll still come out even because it just would.
Yeah.
And
It
that'd be
leaves less
dope.
room for error.
You know what we got to stop doing though? We got to stop coming up with things in our head instead of trying to make that shit. You understand what I'm saying?
Of course. Yeah, yeah. We
Like
losing out on money by doing
we
that. We
need to
need to
either
just go ahead and make it for people. Yep.
make it or source it, find a cheap source and sell it. We need to start thinking more of that business minded shit because a lot of
Yes.
businesses started up with the love of cannabis industry, but they like, hey, I might not have an outlet or the clientele to move packs. So if I go ahead and make these dope ass fucking arm sleeves or apron or
Yep.
some kind of utility belt for growers and trimmers and stuff like that, then I can really get even more money than that and be completely legitimate. So we got to
Yep.
start thinking about business, man. We got to start putting our heads together, not just every week to holler at the folks, which is cool, but we got to put our heads together in a real way also.
For
We got to
sure.
do
For
that
sure. Yep.
for real, man.
So what's been going
What's
on
up,
with you this
everybody?
week?
Um, if you want to go to sleep, dig holes. That'll put you to sleep. If anybody having any problems with sleep, go outside and dig some holes. You're going to have a good night's sleep. I've been down there asleep for 2 days, man. Saturday killed me. It just murdered me, man. I'm talking about like with the post hole digger, the rocks, the hard dirt, the
Ooh.
jackhammer, the cement, all the 4x4s. This is not for the light of heart, man. This shit is tough. But it's like every time I stop back and step and look and I'm sweating and looking at it, I'm like, I'm about to kill it though. So I get right back to it. You know what I mean? I did like 8 more holes today by myself. So by the time Saturday come, my brother want to help me again. I'm like, bro, I can't wait. You know what I mean?
It's over.
Like I can't wait. I'll probably be done by the time Saturday hit. I plan on knocking this shit, chipping shit away every single day until it's over with. But yeah, everything's going good, man. Everything's going good. All my lines is good. My plan is good. Um, just just keep cracking away at it, taking care of all these plants in here.
Mm-hmm.
I got about 250 plants just in this space, and then I got more in the cloner ready to come out. I got a lot of shit going on, man.
You already got the numbers set up for how you're gonna set the greenhouses up?
I do, but thinking about I could probably stuff way more in each greenhouse.
Oh,
Like if I don't try to be cute for YouTube, then I could stuff way more in there.
yeah.
So I might take a lot more clones.
Hey, you
Like this
think
week,
yield
I might just take even more.
over aesthetics.
Yeah, for sure. I'm looking
Yep.
at my boy out here. He out here too, and I'm seeing his greenhouse. And this dude, he about to stuff this motherfucker. And I'm like, he's stuffing them in 7 gallons, so they'll be the right size in sevens. You know what I mean? Because they don't. And greenhouses out here, we don't want the plants to get 4, 5, 6 feet. We want 3 foot, 4 foot tops, and that's it. You know what I mean? You remember the last one I did, how they were short and bushy? Like that's how you want them. So you don't need all that space for them like that. You could just stuff them in there and let them do their thing. And I think that might be a little more feasible for me. Might try to do something like that. Like all
You
these
don't
apple
think airflow
fritters,
will be a problem?
it will be, but you don't want to stuff them. I mean, just not like I was planning on doing. Because I was planning on giving each plant 2x2,
Okay.
2x2 square footage, right? But I could probably get away with some strains on like 16 inches or 18 inches. Like gelati's not going to get bushy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The apple
So you could
fritter is
use
going to
more of
get
them.
bushy. The apple fritter going to get bushy. So I could use that whole 2x2 area. But the gelati, I could stuff a lot of them in the bachiaos. They grow straight up. You see what I'm saying? Those two
Mm-hmm.
strains, I could put a lot more in there. So it's just like, figuring out which strain is going to work for how many plants. It's gonna all work out. It don't even matter, man. It's gonna work.
Oh
It's
yeah.
gonna work. Even if I do it with the 2x2, I'm still satisfied because that leaves like about 86 or 96 plants in each greenhouse.
Okay.
And everything I have room in there. There we can get to the preventatives easy. We can leaf strip easy. Because you don't want to do too much work on yourself either, but you gotta give and take a little bit.
Definitely
Gonna be a give and take.
Yeah, you over there getting to work, man. I can't wait to see some of this action.
Like, see, these right here are the these are all the gelatis. Would you see how big they got?
Hell yeah.
I gotta grow these for a whole another month before they go outside.
Those are gonna be monsters.
And these are the other gelatis. Those in cocoa, so they growing kind of fast. They were hella small last week, so they.
But
growing
they don't
put them
they
in
don't
here to catch up to these because they the same strain. So I'm trying to put them together.
Yeah, but they don't stretch much once they hit flower, right?
They do. They will.
Oh, they got a decent stretch on them?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Everything do. The apple fritter is the only one that only gonna stretch about 6 to 10 inches. These will stretch up about a foot, and the bacciao stretch up like double.
Okay.
And I got some London pound cake and biscottis coming. I don't know how those work. It's gonna be my first time running them, so I'm just gonna put them in the greenhouse together and just see what it do.
Oh yeah, they're
gonna
go
be good.
Crazy.
It's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be good. I'm excited, man. Honestly, I know you can't tell from my voice because, like I said, I'm still kind of tired, but I'm fucking excited, man. I can't wait till next month, man. It's just
we excited for you.
Get this shit in, get this shit started, get this build over with. What about you? How's the warehouse?
I was just about to say that. Yeah, we're pretty much done. Just touching up a couple of little loose ends on electricity, make sure that we got enough outlets in there. And besides that, we all set to go. Move the equipment over there today. So in the next couple of days, we'll be hanging lights. I can't wait.
Okay.
I cannot wait. Gonna have to do HPS the first round in every room. And then as each room.
Don't even worry about the HPS though, bro. Like look.
No, it doesn't bother me.
These are still kill it. You see these hoods?
Yeah.
These will still crush the room. It don't matter.
Definitely.
The HPS is great. The only thing people are tripping off HPS is because it's too high. You need to run too much air conditioning. Okay, just get more air conditioning. And even then, when you downgrade the the heat output, the air conditioner is going to work so smooth. Everything's going to run that much better. So it's like it's worth spending an extra $500-600 on a bigger air conditioner. Air conditioner, not that much. Let's be honest. $2,400 for a 3-ton. Like, come on.
And then to have full control once those HPS are out of there, you are clean oversized. So you could put your room at literally any temperature that you want to get it at.
And it's going to stay there.
And it's going to stay there. No issues. It works a little bit too good. Like whatever number you put your AC on afterwards, that's exactly what the room is going to be. Normally you can give or take a few because the air conditioner actually got put some work in. Now it don't have to put no work in, and you whatever you put it at, that's what it's at.
It's going to be effortless, man. And it's always good to oversize shit, man. Always
I agree.
Good.
I agree because there's certain things you don't account for.
Yep. And you never know the way the world is changing. You might have a fucking it might get hella hot one time in New York, just hella hot for months. And you'd be like, damn, where's this coming from?
And it happens all the time.
Oversized air conditioner. Now
and I'd be so happy. August come, everybody else be struggling because it's 90 plus every day, 100% humidity. And I'm the only one without a care in the world. Like I don't want to leave my grow room because I can have it anywhere I want to. With no struggle though. Like the air conditioner isn't even struggling to keep up.
Yeah. Come on for a little while and just even the whole space out.
Yep. The most it does is it does a little more dehumidification during that month. That's the only difference.
Yep.
And that's only because the humidity outside is at like 100%. So all ACs are going to work harder.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
In your spot, you're going to do the Medicropper style. I was going to say I use some flanges and gas pipe.
I seen.
That shit is amazing, bro. I was looking at people using.
You know, I'm about to copy you. You know, I'm about to copy you.
Yeah, perfect because it screws in so good, and you can screw it hella tight. That shit ain't going nowhere, and it's like it's perfect, man.
I loved it. As soon as I seen it, I said I gotta copy that because you also don't have to worry about your nets like pulling the wood in or making sure it's too stable. No, that's gonna hold it right in place.
Yep. The only problem is I really don't like that wood. Really don't like it. It's just too heavy.
The wood that you use to make the rolling tables?
Yeah, it's just too heavy, man. It's like no matter what wheels I get, man, these ones are like 175 pounds. I should have went for like 400-pound wheel per wheel.
Just to
Maybe that
overdo
would have
it.
been like a 6-inch wheel though. That would have took a little too much height from me.
Mm,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? So, it's a learning process, man. It's all a learning process. But I'm about to have somebody fabricate me some aluminum, like whatever they use for the fast fit trays, like Botanicare and all that shit. Like
Yeah.
like the ebb and flow trays. Whatever
Yeah.
the material they're using, I'm gonna have somebody fabricate me those in the same size, and I'm gonna use those because those will be hella lightweight, and that'll move so much easier.
Yep.
You keep doing it
So
like that.
tonight's topic, we're going to go into pheno hunting, something most people don't really get too in depth into. They'll tell you exactly what they're looking for, but today we're going to really get in depth on what you should be looking for when you are pheno hunting, and some of the best ways to do it.
Okay. We as we do on this podcast, we're not too much of a science-based podcast. So it is
No,
scientific pheno hunting things that you want to look for. And we can get into our own bro science, but we're just going to tell you what we're looking for and what we think about. And something a lot of people don't think about now, I'll just start it off when it comes to pheno hunting. They don't think about pest resistance. A lot of people, a lot of breeders and crossers right now, they're not thinking about pest
it's
resistance. And
not a
I'm one of
care in the
those
world.
people. And I'm one of those people. I don't think about it until I think about it. Like, you know what I mean? And it's like a lot of strains that's here and that's been here for a long time, they was bred because of that. The mildew resistance and the pest resistance. Like just like Blue Dream. Blue Dream, you ain't gonna get no mildew or no pest really on Blue Dream. You know what I mean? And this apple fritter, you're not gonna get any mites like that on apple fritter. If you get mites on apple fritter, you can spray like one time and they'll never come back. Like this shit is hella resistant towards mites and towards powder mildew. And I noticed that because I had it in the room. I seen it, you know what I mean, on other plants, and they would not fuck with this one. So
Mm-hmm.
maybe it's the terps in it or whatever it is in it. It's a great strain to breed with because of those reasons.
My Brisker
And
OG is the same way.
yeah, Brisker's like that. Brisker didn't really
Never
do too
has
much.
no issues.
Yep. So that's
Yep.
something really important to think about.
Something else I want to say is I think feminized seeds has led to a lot of the downfall in pest and mold resistance. When you don't get that backbone from that male, when that male is not giving it that full structure that it's supposed to have, I feel like it's immune deficient. Its immunity is a lot weaker in feminized seeds.
It is.
All
And
of my strongest plants are regs.
I can agree to that because the male holds all the keys.
Yes,
The male plants hold all the keys, holds all
all
the
of it.
variation. It holds all the DNA. It holds everything that the plant needs.
Yes.
And if you just getting a clone that's fire, but it could have all kind of issues, but you never seen these issues before. Once you S1 it, those issues are still there. So when it goes to different parts of the world, and you wondering like, damn, this got this got that, it's because it don't have no dada. The dada ain't there.
It's just like
You know what I
humans.
mean?
You're not gonna wind up the same if you ain't got a father in that household. You're gonna miss that structure that the father passes along. So I feel like the strains are weaker. They're more powdery mildew. They're less powdery mildew resistant now. They're more acceptable to bugs. And I can sit a feminized seed outside right along with my brisker, and they'll attack the fem, but the brisker won't have no issues. No mildew, no molds, no bugs, no nothing messes with it.
Yeah.
I've never had no issue with any of my regular seeds. Now my fems, the first time that I ran fems is the first time I ever seen powdery mildew on a plant. Period.
Wow.
I've never had to deal with powdery mildew because again, my humidity here is always trash, except for 1 month out of the whole year. It's the only time you got to deal with any kind of humidity. And sure enough, the fems are the only ones that got a little bit of powdery mildew on them.
Yeah.
All the regs were fine.
I spotly, like I see it in spots sometimes with powder mildew. It comes in those times in the winter, when it's just wet as hell and things like that. But
Yep.
it really doesn't come from it comes from outside. Like
Oh
oak
yeah.
trees. We have hella oak trees out here. I'm in Lake County, and it's like where oak trees came and retired. Like if you never seen an oak tree nowhere else in the city, you come up here, it's millions of them, and they have that shit all over the leaves during the season. Like it's
Okay.
crazy. So when I'm just outside or something, I could bring it back,
Bring
and it
those
could just
spores
get
with
on
you.
one plant. It'll just attack one plant though, and then you'll hit that plant up, and it'll be okay. But you gotta really watch that plant or whatever else is next to it. But it
Yep.
doesn't last long. It's not like an ongoing thing. Once summer really hits, it's over with.
It's
But
over.
like I had some, and like I said, it didn't get on the fritter at all. Nothing did. It was just it's one of those cuts. So that's why this cut's going to be around forever. A lot of people say it's old or it's getting old, but to me, it's still new. The streets is still new.
Oh, the
It's still
fritter is
good.
still super new. It's still
It's still
super
super
new.
new, and it's old as hell though.
They're still stuck
That's the
on
thing.
runts right now though. Like they haven't really moved past runts yet.
Yeah, I mean, Runts is going to be here for a while.
Oh
Runts is
yeah.
one of those because whenever you get the terps from Zittles and cross it with a Gelato 33, that's
I
a
give
banger.
I give the
Like it's a
gelato the
banger.
credit. I give the gelato the credit for the runs.
You have to. You
Yeah,
have
the
to.
gelato gets almost all the credit for the runs. All the phenos I've had, there wasn't much skittle to it at all.
Yeah, but it's like it's that real cut, and then it's a lot of other cuts.
And
You
then
know
it's
what
a
I'm
lot of
saying?
other cuts. Yep.
That's a lot of other cuts. But they pretty much I can't say they all do the same thing because like the cut I think I gave you is less finicky than the real cut. That real cut I got from Fire Farmer is finicky as hell. I'm talking
Ugh,
about it's so finicky. Everybody loved it, but I just got rid of it. I don't want to deal with that, bro. It's
I don't want to
crazy.
deal with that. Nope.
It's crazy. I was like, man, I want my other runs cut back. That shit at least did what it wanted to do, did what it was supposed to do. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
I don't. If something's harder to grow, then just give me something else. I don't care what if the people love it still. I don't care. I don't care about the rest.
Yeah, I can't base everything on people, man. You just gotta run what you run.
Yeah.
Run what runs with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yep.
But
I agree. When I'm pheno hunting, I'm looking for the creme de la creme. I'm looking for the best of the best out of the batch of seeds that I did pop. I want that one that stands out. I don't want to keep multiple phenos if I don't have to. Sometimes over the months you'll dwindle it down to just the one. In the beginning, you might be like, out of these three, I don't know which one I'm gonna keep. Then as the months go on, it's like, okay, now I got these two, and then eventually out of the two, you pick one.
that's the hardest thing for me to do is like
It's
pick
terribly
pick
hard.
one.
Pick
Pick one.
one.
That's a hard thing.
It's terribly hard. But I hate having to
let's
label
make a
this.
list. Let's make a list real quick. The top. Let's just do top three. Let's narrow it all the way down to top three things we're looking for when pheno hunting. How about that?
I got you.
Uh, you want to go first? Let me go first.
It's up to you.
Number one, y'all ain't gonna like this. Vigor. That's my number one. Now
Number one.
I would say flavor and terps and stuff like that, but at the price point that I'm letting things go for, that I can get, you see what I'm saying? It's not that's not the main factor for me. Because me, I'm like more of a wholesale thing, you know, just move it, be done. Okay, on to the next. So vigor is important for me. Vigor is important for me. Flavor comes second. And third, I would have to say bag appeal. Yep, that's probably my top three for now. Vigor, flavor, bag appeal. Because if the bag ain't frosty, I don't want it. And they don't either, man.
Yep.
They gotta be right.
I'm gonna go with vigor, smell, bag appeal.
Yeah, that smell too. That's true.
Because
There's
I know some
things you look
strains.
for.
I know some strains that taste absolutely amazing, but on the nose, it isn't the strongest smell. And the first thing people do when they get a bag, they look at it and then they smell it.
Yeah, that's true. So you
that's
really got to have about 5-6 things to look for when you pheno hunting.
Yeah, but vigor's still number one to me. I don't care how good the strain is if it doesn't have any vigor. Mac 1, if it doesn't have any vigor, I'm not growing it. I'm not wasting my time with it. And if it has too much vigor, I also might not want to deal with it.
Yeah, and when I say vigor, I don't mean it has to just everything just has to bust through, bust, because the
GMO style.
Pilates a little slower. Bachia's a little slower. But it's
Mhm.
okay because once it starts going, it's going.
It's
When I say
gone.
bigger, I'm talking about that what did you have? That lemon lava drop? You know what I mean? Some shit that's that slow, or the Mac one,
Oh,
something that slow. Like those type of things got to get the hell out of here fast. They
yes.
gotta go immediately. But
Yes.
something a little more slower, I could tolerate. It's okay, but it has to have those other two things. It has to have that it has to have that flavor, and it has to have a bag appeal, man.
Bag appeal
Gotta have
is
it.
major right now too.
Yeah,
Color,
that's really what
thing
it's
they
about.
really want the color right now.
Exactly. Because
They
I
want the
showed
color.
some I sent a pic of apple fritter and it didn't have no color in the picture. And I thought it had some color in it. And I was like, okay, so that's really what people only want, man. They just gotta have that
They
color. And I admit the color to me is beautiful because I'm from the Bay. So it's like purple is just beautiful to us. You know what I mean?
mhm.
And we love it. So a lot of people love it too, man. When I see green trees, I gotta look close at it, and I'd be like, okay, that's some fire. I can see it in there. You know what I mean? I
Yep.
can see it in there, but you really gotta look. But when you got that purple in there, you be like, oh, okay, bag of pills gone. It'll move so fast.
Just because of
So
the color.
that's just because of the color. So that's why I say that shit, that bag of pill gotta be there in the top three, man. Because it's like that's what's gonna move it. People can see it
Definite.
from across the room, like, oh, let me see that. Come here, come closer. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
yeah, I'll take this. I'll
And in
take
the
this one.
social media age, they won't really even post it like that if it don't have no color to it. So now
Yeah, it's
everyone's
like a waste of
gravitating.
time.
It's like
It's like a waste
everyone's
of time posting
gravitating
green.
towards what, yeah, everyone's gravitating towards what people want to see, and they know people want to see the purple at this point.
Yep.
Now, me, I don't exactly care too much about it when it comes to smoke purposes because I know that the purple doesn't exactly mean anything. So for smoke purposes, I honestly don't care if it's green
What does the
or
purple
purple.
mean though?
I have no idea.
I think it means fruit.
That's my assumption, and that's another reason that I try to stay away from it because I'm not a fruity smoker.
You're not a fruity smoker, yeah. But I think that's what it means though. Most of the color is the fruit.
Yep.
Comes with a fruit. And most of the gas comes with just green.
Yeah. You're not gonna find too many gases that are purple. Also, Venom OG is one of the only OGs I know that has some purple in it.
Yeah. Venom OG. I grew some of that. That shit was gassy as hell, man. That shit was gassy as hell. But I don't know. It was something about the way it grew I didn't like, and I just didn't do it. Sometimes I don't even think. Like some people ask me about strains I had, and it's like, huh? Like I don't even remember that shit because it didn't stand out. And that's another thing too. When you pheno hunting, you looking for something that stands out to you. It has to stand out to you because you're
Yep.
the one gonna be looking at that shit all the time. So if it don't stand out to you, you more than likely gonna get rid of it. Like I done got rid of some shit that people go crazy for when I talk about it. Like they be like, "Oh, where's the Wosi Wo at, man? Where's that at?" I'm like, it didn't do it for me. You know what I mean? It didn't do
Yeah,
it for
just
me.
didn't check
Sorry.
all the boxes. I'd
Yeah.
rather grow more of something else.
And it's not even it didn't check out the boxes because it kind of did, but it just it's like you have a third eye for cannabis when you're growing it. It's like a
Definite.
secret sense. And it's like if you ain't sensing it, you ain't fucking with it. You know what I mean? And it's
Yep.
hard to explain it. It's like something that just didn't click for me with Wosiwo and it just went away. You know what I mean? There's a few things like that that just go away, but other people love them. And I just like, nah, I just did. It didn't click for me. Sorry. It's gone.
Yeah. Every
You know?
grower is going to have their preference in what they like growing.
Yeah, for real.
You want things to grow a certain way and you want them to make you want to grow more of it. And every strain is not going to make you want to grow more of it. Like Primal Punch wasn't bad to me, but it wasn't something that I was about to keep growing. I knew that much.
Yeah, Primal Punch looks amazing. I never tried it though.
I did.
I would I wouldn't
It's
mind trying it.
it's strong as shit. I'll say that.
Oh, it's hella strong.
It'll sit you in a couch for a few hours.
And that's another thing too. I hear right here, cultivation 420. He said the same thing as you say. Purple smoke is less potent.
That's just how I always felt. I've
But
always
think
felt
about
the
it.
same
Think
way.
about it this way. Think about it this way. A bunch of new smokers out there, millions. They don't want to smoke and then just be fucking trashed.
I don't
They
either.
want to be smoked. They want to smoke and be social. This drug is a social drug. So it's like the
Definitely.
less potency of it is still more attractive because it's beautiful. You could talk about it. You feel confident sharing it. You know what I mean? The
Yep.
smell of it is the aroma is so great. So it's like it brings out the socialness of it. And people still get high from it. And
Hmm.
then you can smoke some more. And it's like it's great. You know
Yep.
what I mean? But when you get that real strong potent shit, you're not doing none of that social shit. You don't even want
No,
to open
hell
your
no.
mouth. You know what I
No.
mean?
The
Like you
room
just
gets
want to
silent.
sit there and just don't do nothing, watch a fucking movie and just get lost in that shit.
Yeah,
You
just
know what I'm
stare off
saying?
into
So
space for a while.
yeah. So it's like a difference. It's always a difference in what you're trying to do. But for the majority of it, I would say that that the purple smoke is just more widely accepted from all the new smokers. They don't
Yep.
care about that
But
potency
they
aspect of it.
they came in the Girl Scout cookie gelato era. A lot of them came in the Girl Scout cookie gelato era. So the sunset
That's all they
sherbets,
know.
the guavas, everything that they've gotten so far has been purple. Compared to people who were smoking before that, a lot of what we were smoking was green. You didn't see as much purple at that time. I know in my area, Granddaddy Purple was almost non-existent, and the Granddaddy Purple we did get didn't have much purple to it.
Got you. Got you.
We The Granddaddy Purple we got was predominantly orange. It was a lot more orange to it than it was purple. You would get some purple one every now and then, but it was never good. So that'll leave a bad taste in an entire city's mouth right there. When every time you get this and it is this color, it's not good. But then the
Yeah,
new
that'll fuck
smokers,
up your whole head.
oh yeah, then the new smokers come along and they get the sunset sherbets, they get the
They get the
gelatos,
real
they
purple
they
shit,
get
the
the
shit
real purple
that's
shit. And
hidden. Yeah.
yeah. So they fall in love with it, and that's what they want over and over again. So somebody was talking to me earlier and was like, yo, I just want the top shelf. And I'm like, well, your version of top shelf here is very different than what top shelf is. Like, what's top shelf to you? And he said sour. I was like, bro, you'll go to Cali and you won't even be able to find it.
Yeah.
You'll go
It's
to
hard to
Cali and
find.
you won't even be able to find it. So your version of top shelf isn't the general version of what people think of as top shelf. Like, you didn't even name none of the hottest new shit as top shelf. No cheetah piss, no runts, no none of the actual top shelf that's out there right now. Wedding cake is still top of the list. Like, you'll still see wedding cake all over the place.
Yeah. Wedding cake, I heard, man. You keep saying I had it, but I just want that other cut. I want that cut that I see. You know what I mean? I want that cut
Yep.
that I see with them big ass nugs and that stackage and the purple and all that shit. I want that
You know what's
because
weird?
I'm a victim of that too, though. Like purple got my attention too.
Yep. Well,
It does.
I
I
just
want
did
that.
the ice cream cake, and out of the ice cream cake, I got a pheno that's just pretty much wedding cake. Like, everything about it is wedding cake, and it really doesn't have much color to it. And I actually had a cut of wedding cake as well, and that really didn't have much color to it. The leaves turned a nice color, but the actual buds didn't really have much color. I never got a wedding cake that was purple.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. Loki on Instagram just wrote me back. I want to ask him if you're around a computer or something. I want to try to get him on real quick.
Oh man, that'd be dope as shit. I knew he was busy. So yeah. I'm not the biggest fan of purple. Yeah, I like yeah. A lot of the wedding cakes has got a little bit more gas than some of the wedding cake that other people have been giving out, and a lot of it doesn't have that much purple to me. A lot of people just like to smoke purple because it looks good on Instagram. It's gonna pull the eyes of the females. Oh my god, he got the loud, he got the Zaza. Yeah, sure, it's purple. It's pretty. Doesn't mean it's that great though.
Yep, but them girls like it, man.
Yeah, and if you're trying to get their attention, you don't want to be posting no green weed. That's
But just like you said, this is business. We got to get with the times. If that's what they want,
exactly.
give it to them. And then if you whatever you want to smoke, always grow a little three by three, 4x4 section of what you want to last you through your times, you know. And then that's perfect. That'll work.
Yep. That's why I don't argue. I just figure out what the people want, what's the hottest new shit, what are you guys looking for, and I grow it. I can always put a plant or two in there for me just to have some personal, but I'm focused on what the people want and what's not going to sit around. I want it gone.
Facts. Facts. You got to move that shit, man.
And the purple color gets it gone. The second that they see it, the flash hit it off your phone, that thing gone, inbox blown up.
What about when you pheno hunting? Where does it factor in the nug structure? Like that has a lot to do with it also. Like certain desirable traits of the nug. You know what I mean?
Yep. I'm a weirdo. I like some of the weirder shaped buds. I'll say that much. I like the knobby structure. It looks a little different.
I like the knobs. Knobs, but I don't really like the funny shape shit, like the three calyxes growing out like fingers and shit.
GMO.
That's a GMO?
Yeah. GMO has a very, very odd structure. Very odd. Almost like you ever seen some of the sour diesels that grow like that?
Yeah, some used to.
GMO is kind of like that.
Because I just be scared of like some trimmers don't know how to trim.
They'll cut all that off.
Chop a whole fucking piece off just to
cut
round the bud out. You know, you got to really keep your eye on people when you got different kind of structures like that.
Yes. Yeah.
But the knobs are dope. Like the apple fritter is knobby. It's knobby like that. Like you cut that, you just see it just looks great. Great.
Good character to it. It makes it look different. It's more appealing that it doesn't look like everything else that everyone has. This one's different.
Hell yeah. Since you got some information, what's up with copy, man?
What do you mean?
Like, why is it so hard to get seeds from it?
I don't know why it became so hard all of a sudden. The very first time I contacted him, he responded in 10 minutes.
Man, I bought shit from him before, and I'm like, "What's up?" No response. And I'm like, "Damn, I guess maybe that's just the universe telling me to stop buying shit."
It could be. I'm not sure, but you're not the first person to say it. And most people just go to so high now because of that. But when I first hit him, you'd have thought I sent him a text message. I sent him an email. 10 minutes later, he emailed me right back. Sent my seeds out the very next day. Actually, I've ordered from him 3 times. All 3 times he responded the same day within an hour.
Maybe it's a marketing tactic.
Could be.
That's a great marketing tactic. Hard to get. Makes you upset. And then you're still trying to figure it out. Like why? So you get on his live, try to figure out if he say anything about it. Then he don't.
No.
You know what I mean? And then it's like, that's a good marketing tactic. I can't be mad at it. I can't be mad at it. But
you actually gotta answer to sell some seeds eventually.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. And you're ignoring decent customers. Like
my order was big, man. I was trying to get all that new shit. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
For the new shit and just be ahead of the curve. And it was like
no response.
A Cash App. Cash App works best. I'm like, what's the Cash App name? No response.
Nothing.
Forever. I'm like, yo, what's up? Nothing. I'm like, this dude is crazy.
And then you'll jump in his live like, damn, man, I've been emailing you. Well, email me right now.
Yeah, then he'll email me the same shit, and then the same shit happens. I'm like,
and then the same thing. As soon as the live's over, it's over again.
It's crazy.
Yeah. And I would also like to say he's busy, but he's not the one handling the shipping and everything. Like he got a secretary for that. So it's not difficult to just send the order
let the
over.
Secretary answer the fucking
that's what I'm saying. Give them access to the email and let them do that. Yeah, get all the way out the way. Take care of the growing and let the receptionist handle everything else.
Yeah, well, it's not my business, so fuck it. So high, he kind of does the same shit too.
Yeah, and he doesn't usually have many packs, and they're usually gone within an hour of him getting them.
Yeah.
So the second that he got them,
don't be that new though.
No. Yeah.
They don't be the new. I'll be on the new shit.
Yep. I be wanting to be ahead of the curve like you. Like, man, instead of sourcing this cut, I would rather just grab the S1s, and I'll already have them, man. I have my own pheno of it, and
exactly.
And it never works out
like that. Out, and it don't. As soon as you try to, as soon as the RS11 came out, I'm like, order. Let me get that. I'm like, whatever even if this how much I wanted. It was $450. Buy one, get one. I was gonna pay the $450. but he never got back to me.
That's frustrating.
You know what I mean? It's
That'll
frustrating
make you
because I
stop.
know the
That'll make
hype
you stop
around
dealing with a breeder
RS11.
afterwards.
It do, because the hype around RS11 is big, and then I'm thinking in my head like the universe be guiding me in the right direction. I got a lot of shit already. Maybe I just need to keep on pheno hunting through the shit I've created and just go ahead and do my own thing. Because it's just why try to go so far out your way to have something.
Yep.
Yeah, the Shirley Temple, Leo. That's what I was trying to grab.
Give me 1 second. My dogs is tripping. Give me 1 second.
Oh, good, man. Let me get up in this chat. Say what's up to everybody. Let me start from the tiz out. Hot Desert Blooms, what's up, man? That DV3, man, I need it. I need it, man. Send a girl up in there, send it in a box, wrap it up with some foam, some peanuts or something, send it from a different location. I need it. All right? I need it. Muddy Water Organics, what's up with you? What's up? Gino, what's up? You still in here? How you doing, bro? How you doing? Organic Herbs, what's up? D-Line, Bronx in the house. I heard it's crazy in the Bronx. Man. I heard you got to be a straight savage to live in the Bronx, man. I heard it go down every day out there, man. Is it true? Is it true? Yo, Rob, what's up? Trey Cheese, what's up with it? Blue Goblin. Blue Goblin. Where you get that Blue Goblin from? That's for the stacks of blue faces. You got all the blue faces? SLF will clear the hoses. The SLF 100, huh? I heard that shit is pretty good. Mike Ross, nothing in established grow costs too much money. It's the new startups from scratch that cost a grip, and all those little things add up to a big expense. That's true. That's true. And my problem is I'm always starting something new, so I'm always spending hella money. And next year, like after this summer, that's my plan, is to have everything established already, so I don't have to spend no more money, and I could just start stacking my bankroll back up, man, because I am broke as shit. Broke, man. I'm plant heavy, but broke. Sinville, Aura, mini splits. Yeah, that's what I fuck with. I fuck with Aura.
For the mini splits?
I fuck with Aura mini splits. Very cheap, very reliable. I had mine for like 6 years. No problems. All I do is get it serviced like every 2.5 years, just cleaned out. And it works great, man. No problems. The Aura is the best to me. How humid is it outdoor for you in fall? I don't even know who that was for, but I don't know. I don't be outdoor with a hygrometer checking the humidity. I don't be
Me
knowing.
neither. I
know,
check
like
it on
in the
my
winter,
phone and it can say, but
when it's wet, it's humid. You know what I mean? And then you're in a garage. It's tough to be in a garage growing because let's be real, like it's not 20 houses, you know? So it'd be like little ways that water could get to, or some type of shit through your opening of your door, and it kind of just creates an issue sometimes. And you just got to something to just deal with till the spring comes, and then you back all right. I'm just going through the comments saying what's up to everybody real quick.
Yeah.
T1 Production, what's up? Dank Knowledge, Leo Show. Cherry Fritter ain't even on people radar. Now Cherry Fritter, I don't even think that's released though, is it?
Who made that?
I don't know about that. I don't know. I think that's ain't that Lumpies too? The Cherry Fritter?
I know Compound been dropping some shit.
Compound?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Well, I'm biased. They doing a lot of jet fuel crosses. That's the honest truth.
That's what you want, huh?
Yep.
Well, you know, I gave you that number, the Black Sheep Farmers. They got the jet fuel gelato and all that shit.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be in touch with them. I need
that.
Just
hit her up. It's the lady. I probably gave you the older number because that was a while ago when I gave it to you, but I got a new number for her, and just tell her I sent you. They got cool prices. I get 10 of them for like $250 plus tax.
That's beautiful.
10 cuts. Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's perfect. Yeah. I'm definitely.
The only thing about those cuts is they're all fine, but sometimes the structures, like, you know what I mean, the structures don't add up sometimes. It'll be fire and fire and fire, all that shit, but the structure, I'm getting rid of like half of those 10. But at $250, I'm not tripping.
You can't. I ain't even tripping.
You
That's
see what
what
I'm saying?
I'm
not tripping at all. So it's worth it.
Yep, I'll definitely be in touch because what I want is a little bit of gas with those gelato terps, with the runts terps, with the apple fritter terps, just with a little back end of gas on it. I'm trying to change
Yeah.
up. I'm trying to expand my taste buds because everybody tells me I'm too one track minded by only smoking the gassy strains.
Well, shit. I chopped down my shit in the breeding room. I want to clean it up and redo it with the purple shit and get it really tight, like kind of make a chamber in
Yeah.
there.
Yep.
And after that, you tell me what you want me to cross for some gas, and I'll cross it to some shit, and I'll mix it all up. Because you're not the only person that want that. You know what I mean? So you give me the gas, pheno,
Yeah.
and then we'll go
We'll
ahead and
take the
just do a
new.
reversal. We'll just do
Yep.
a reversal with the new shit and
I
figure it
got a
out.
I got a male face on fire OG I kept too. I don't know why I kept it, but for some reason I just kept it just in case I ever wanted to do something with it in the future. It's
See,
Wi-Fi.
that's what I would rather want instead of reversal. I'm kind of
Yeah.
scared to do a reversal. I don't know.
Yeah.
I already
It's
know. I already know it's gonna be hard for me to spray like that every day. Come in there and do shit because it's like my brain
and
just
And then
can only
sometimes
stretch
you
so
actually
far.
gotta pull the nanners out of it in order to get any kind of pollen out of some of them, because some of
Yeah,
the calyx structures are so tight. They even when they get reversed, they don't release pollen because the calyx structure is so tight on the plant.
yeah, man. Because it's different with reversals. It's like that shit is still growing a bud, but it's growing a bud full of
Full of
full of
male flowers.
bananas. Yeah,
Yeah,
and it's like, damn, that shit don't really.
it
I
doesn't
just don't want to
always
sign
open
up
up.
for that work right now. You know what I mean? I got too much work to be worried about something like that. So if you got the mail, we could definitely put something together. Do like
Yep.
hit like what 3, 6, 9, 12. We hit like 12 plants.
And Face Off is the Wi-Fi 43 crossed with Face Off OG.
Sounds like gas, man. We
Gas
could
crossed
definitely
with
do that.
gas.
We could definitely do that on the next one and have a collaboration shit right there.
Yep. I'm glad I kept that mail.
Hell yeah.
I knew it. I was like,
Uh,
man, a strain that's all gas. I gotta keep the mail from this one.
yeah, you smoked the girl of her and everything. Like,
She's
does the
going right
male
now.
vigorous and smell like? Because
Yeah,
the male is just as important.
the
The
mail
male
is
is just as
nice, really
important.
nice structure, hella tops on them, super strong. Like the branches and everything are super strong. So I'm like, yeah, I want to keep this. Hell of a lot of
Okay.
tops. Yeah, it's a nice male. Because I had two
Yeah.
males. I killed one that was just big, stretchy, and didn't give much tops. It just shot straight up pretty much, and the other one bushed out on its own. So I'm like, imagine like some real training to this. It's gonna be nice. It's not too leafy or nothing. It's perfect.
That's the one you want to keep. You want to keep that one that's vigorous and bushy, got a lot of tops, got a smell to it. If that male got a smell to it and vigorous, that's a winner. That's a winner because all the variations is inside of them. But if they got that already protruding through it, then that's perfect, man. That's perfect. So yeah, we could definitely
Glad I kept it.
do something soon because I love projects, man. I don't be tripping. I just don't want to sign up for that reversal project because
Yeah.
I just don't want to do that right now.
I was still supposed to reverse my brisker. I just never got around to it. I don't
So
know
as
if
far
I'll
as
ever get around to it.
what the brisker,
Yeah, the S1s.
it'll happen.
Yep.
Even if I got to do it for you know what, my boy could do that. He
He
want to
got the
do that.
space.
He want to do that. He said send him whatever and he'll do it because that's what he want to do. And it's
Bet.
my boy we talked to about the union and everything.
Yep.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
so he'll do that. Yeah,
Gotcha. So me and him will definitely
we'll
talk.
link up. Yeah,
Yep.
we'll link up and talk about that.
Make
That's
life
what we got to
easier on
start
all of
doing,
us.
man. Exactly, because he like doing that. Let him do that.
It gives
And
us more time
continue
to finish
getting his
doing what we
production.
doing. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's
Anything
all.
else you want to touch up about pheno hunting? I know, like scientifically, we can go so deep into pheno hunting, but like I said, we not that. We trying to get straight to the facts, and the facts is we live in 2021, and pheno hunting is about those things we talked about. It got to be fast. You know what I mean?
Yep.
We can't hang around with slow pokes, and by the time it get to the market, it's like that cross. We don't care about that no more. You know what I mean?
And things are
So
moving really fast right now. So
it's moving
shit.
almost too fast.
Too fast. A strain don't even get a chance to
fucking
simmer for a
speedball.
second. Yeah. Nothing getting a chance
But
to simmer.
the thing about it is when you tell somebody what you got and they already got something in their head, you show them that bag appeal and they smell that, they'll still buy it
Yeah, it's over afterwards.
because they know the people on the street ain't that picky.
No.
They ain't tripping off what you tripping off of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You
no.
tripping off shit because you keep your eye on this. Like I know people, like I talk to people about shit and they have no clue what the hell I'm talking about because they're not doing the research like I am every day. And don't think that our Instagram is not doing research. If you're on Instagram checking out what's going on in the cannabis community, that is considered research. So don't think it ain't.
Yeah,
You're learning.
it's
You're
no
learning
different
right
than Googling information or doing anything else.
Yeah,
You're
you're
doing the same
visually
thing.
googling
Yeah,
because that's what's gonna be the factor in the end is the visuals. So that's the best thing that ever happened, really, man. Instagram is wonderful for a grower to
yeah, I
actually
love it.
see what they want and not
I
have to
love
take
it.
somebody's word for it from a whole nother state. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
because I could talk to a guy in Oregon and he'll tell me this whatever is the best shit he ever smoked. And yeah, I get that here, and I'm like, this is trash. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yep.
So Instagram helps out a lot.
Yep. I seen somebody said, "Does Haze hybrids making a comeback?" Not that I've seen.
It can though.
Oh, it definitely can. I just haven't
It
seen
can
nobody
and it
really.
can and will because I have
It
been hearing
will.
about Hayes recently. I have been
It,
hearing about Hayes. I be listening to other people's podcasts and shit, and they be talking about it. They talk about a super
the demand is
silver, the
high. Yeah.
amnesia, and all that type
Yep.
of stuff because they remember a time when that shit was pure. But the only thing about it is now is like, is it pure? I don't
Probably
know.
not.
You
There
know,
probably is still some out there.
it's gonna be some kind of cross that's similar,
Yeah, you
but
got to get
you
that
know,
13 week out of it. Some of them were like 16 weeks. Like you got to breed that out of it.
I don't have the patience for that.
Yeah, because you take a 16 weeker, cross it with a 9 weeker. Yeah, you wind up with a 12 weeker, and then you got to find a pheno from that to back cross, and hopefully it doesn't show traits from the father. That's still like it takes a while to breed some, and then while you're doing that, you're also losing some of the original haze terps in the process. Unless you pop hundreds of seeds to find that exact female that got the exact smell you want, and then working that one. But what if the one that expresses the best genes doesn't have that exact smell, but it's close?
Yeah, and people will run with that and then call it that. And then that could mess up some other people that know the purity of it. And
Yes,
then it's like don't bring the old stuff back. Just use the old stuff to make something new.
that's it. That's it.
Because it's not going to come back in that form. It's gone. Like, and if somebody do have it, they probably so old that they ain't letting that shit go to just anybody. Like,
No,
hell no, I'm keeping
it's for
these
small
seeds
circles.
forever.
Yeah, that's for small circles to do exactly what we're saying now, to bring it back, to add it to the new roster that we have now. Yeah, there's some new cat pisses that's out there. I got a cat piss cross that I actually need to go ahead and pop because I have one too. So it'll make its comeback eventually. I seen some blue cheese the other day someone had. It was completely different than the blue cheese I seen growing up. It completely different.
Completely different. It's a new
Completely
blue.
different. Like the smell wasn't even cheesy, almost like that rancid smell that it normally has. It didn't really have that. It still kind of looked like it, but better. The smell was different. But if that's what they're going to bring back as blue cheese right now, it's going to change people's mind who didn't like blue cheese back then.
Exactly.
It had a really
So
good look on it, really good smell on it. Bud structure was nice. It was nice.
do you have Loki email?
I don't think so. He need me to send him the link.
Yeah.
Yeah. If he gave you the email, put it in the private chat that we got on here. Get my boy in the building. I might have. I don't know if I ever emailed him.
Okay, so
Just hit
you
chat
said
on
a
it.
private chat, so that's gonna be on
On Zoom. Yeah, on Zoom. You'll see the chat at the bottom. Just hit chat. The window should come up. Put it right there, and I'll be able to get it.
More chat. Send to.
Get my boy low key in the building.
Oh shit! I'm on a different phone. Hold on, let me.
I got 2 phone.
Give me 1 second. Go ahead, talk. Let me
Yep.
use my hand. I can't do 2 things at one time. I'm kind of slow.
Yeah, grandmaster level. I definitely agree with you. A lot of the hazes were not that great. The New York haze is mainly the one that everyone is talking about. They're talking about that dungeon, that I don't even know how to describe it, because I don't know if the rest of the world got the haze that New Yorkers had. I know they didn't get the sour New Yorkers had, because when people be like, this is closest thing to the real sour I ever had, and then I see it and I'm like, this is the furthest thing from the real sour that I had. So I'm assuming the haze might be the same way, because I know on the West Coast their version of haze is different than the East Coast version of haze.
You got it?
But a lot of them wasn't that great. Yup, got it.
Okay.
Yep, got it. About to send it to him now.
Haze.
Yeah.
I never even had haze.
It's all we used to smoke. If you didn't have haze, you wasn't even making money at that time.
Like that. So that was some shit.
You had to have it. If you were in New York, you had to have haze. No ifs, and you had to have haze. You had to have sour. If you didn't have either one of those, you weren't even a competitor. It's not even that you was on the bench. You was still in the parking lot.
So that shit had a real name behind it.
A stronghold. I'm talking about, if you talk about any rappers who ever went to New York during that time, they smoked sour or they smoked haze. Nothing else. That's the reason I'm still so one track minded, is because that lasted a long time. Like, it is a very long time that's all we wanted, nothing else. So we missed a lot of the strains that you guys had that was good. We never even got them because we didn't even give them a chance. If somebody came with some weird ass name, no, we don't want it. Where's the sour? Where's the haze? You ain't got no haze. You ain't got no sour. All right, I'll holler at you another time. Holler at me when you got some haze and some sour.
Yeah. See, shit like that, I would like to see it make a small comeback or something, or a big comeback, either one, because I just want to try it and see what the fuss is about.
The Karma Sour
Some things
Diesel.
I missed.
The Karma Sour Diesel is the closest thing to real sour diesel I've had in years. Karma, I don't know where Karma is from, but I guarantee you he's from the East Coast in some way, shape, or form, because that sour diesel he used to make the Karma Sour Diesel is sour. That one's fire. I'm gonna pop more seeds of it just to see what else is in there.
And the Karma is like that's his name. Like
that's his name. Yeah. He's a breeder. Yeah, he did some haze crosses too that are fast finishers. And if his sour is that real, I got to get some of his hazes just to see if I can find something close to it. Yeah, because so far he got a good track record with me.
Just imagine what you could do.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That could open up a whole nother market, like people that feel just like you, man. And you know, possibilities are endless with this shit, man.
Because you're not going to talk to nobody in New York that's still not like, man, I wish I could get my hands on some haze, or I wish I could get my hands on some real sour. It's just they can't get it no more. So they kind of just, they forgot about it and they accepted all of the new stuff because they just couldn't get it no more. We don't even know if the sour we had back then was sour. We have no idea what it was because we haven't been able to see it since. Like everything else, everyone else calls sour. It's nothing close to the one we had.
That's a trip.
Karma's was the closest. Everybody said Copy's East Coast sour was the closest. No,
he said he don't see nothing. Did you send it?
Yeah. Yep, definitely sent it.
And you got the dot between the Loki?
Yep, I just copy and pasted it. He said he still don't see it.
Yeah, he said I don't see it.
I'll try to send it again. Invite. Boom. Yep, just sent it again. Yeah, it's a whole lot of strains that are eventually gonna start making their little comebacks if the demand is good enough. Shit, chems are making a big comeback. I'm starting to see chem dogs popping up all over the places and hella different crosses of chems.
Yeah, my OG dude out here, he still got the Kim, whatever popular one, 91 or some shit.
That
He's
shit's so fire.
yeah, he still got that one. He said he just loved it. He was like, it sell out all the time. It's straight gas.
It's straight gas.
Yeah, it's just
Straight
straight
gas.
gas. You keep that around. So if you ever need it, let me know. I'll get you a cut.
I need it. Yeah, I'll tell you right now, I need it. Yep,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah,
The
OG,
sour.
man. OGs be keeping shit. OG growers, they gonna keep that shit.
Yes.
Know. They know.
Somebody said the sour with the pink hairs. Yes. That's sour. Yeah.
Sour with the pink hairs.
It doesn't even sound familiar to you, right?
I mean, I could see what you mean by the pink. It's like an orangish pink.
Yeah, and it really looked pink in the bag. Like that's how you used to know. It'd be so light green and the hairs would be like pink. But
That's some shit.
A 0.5 of this in your pocket, somebody gonna smell it all the way up the street.
Yeah.
That you walk in the store, you gonna fuck the smell of the whole store up the second you walk in there. We don't really have that no more. Closest thing I've seen to it is a couple of OGs I had that were really, really gassy.
Yeah. That shit, that lime green weed does look wonderful though.
It does.
That shit looks wonderful.
It
man.
does.
I had my fair share when I was a young adolescent out there trying to be the man in my little Geo Metro at high school.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Trying to be the man. Yeah, I had a lot of different trees from this. I had an Asian plug, man. He had everything, man. He was like a fucking businessman. So he just pull out his fucking suitcase and like had all the shit lined up. Pills, all kind of pills, trees. And the trees he had always changed, bro. This is the only person I knew that I was so popular in that school for trees because I had something different every single day.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't get it. They was like, man, there's some new shit. I had some gold weed before, bro.
Oh yeah. Gold was huge
gold,
over here too.
Hard as a rock.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about the shit looked like nothing, but it broke down so fat. I'm like, shit, I don't know what to call it.
Yeah. Candyland actually has that look to it.
I can see that. Candyland was a little. He said he don't see nothing, man. What's going on?
I don't know. I just sent it to him again. Let me see if I can.
Oh, I can give him the link, right?
Yeah. You should be able to just share the link to him.
Let me see. Shit, I don't know how to do this from this fucking phone, man.
I don't know how to do it
get on
either.
The other phone. I'm gonna figure this out. Let me see. Share. Boom. Only the host can share in this meeting. I'm not the host.
Where's the share button you seen?
Send it to him on I don't know.
I don't know if I can from here. Oh, hold on. I might be able to. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
I'm about to try right now. I'm gonna mute my mic. Hold on. Boom.
Oh, I know how to do it.
You got it?
I could just copy URL and then send them the passcode.
Mm-hmm. You know what's weird? It's not showing here that it's sent to him either.
All right, 1 second. All right, so I sent him a link and he has a passcode. That should be
all he needs.
That's the link you gave me, so it should work twice, right?
Yeah.
Why not? It's the same numbers.
Yep. We'll get more used to using this after a while. Yeah, Candyland still hits. I just got a pack of Candyland from one of the homies. You just reminded me to pop those.
So the Candyland?
Yep.
Fuego.
Those is
Every
going
time I
in
grew
right away.
Candyland, I grew Candyland outdoor and sold that shit for ends. And I didn't mean to sell it for ends. He just gave me the price he normally pay and ran off. I was
Hey,
like, all right.
I ain't complaining.
So that's how good that shit look.
Candyland is
That shit,
fire.
that
Like
shit,
the
the
taste
smell
and
was there, the
everything on it.
density,
Yeah.
that shit is fire.
And to think Granddaddy Purple crossed with Girl Scout cookie. For people who think that Granddaddy Purple just don't add anything to a strain when you cross it, don't let Purple Punch trick you.
Yeah, that's not the same.
We don't even know what Granddaddy Purple was used to make Purple Punch. Yeah, we have no idea.
You don't. Because you got Ken's GDP, you got some Purple City Genetics GDP.
I heard Ken's is the one though.
Okay, it's up to you now. He waiting on you.
Oh shit. Yeah, I heard Ken's is the one. He got the best one. Boom, got him.
That's what they say.
Checking in.
We got you in the building. What's good, low key?
What's going on?
Chilling,
What's up, man? See you busy, man.
Sorry,
Hello?
guys. I had to, I had to get off a phone call real quick. My bad. Yo, bro, Frosty, your shit looking crazy. I seen your post. I was like, man, he don't know. If I was out there, I'd have just pulled up. Like, so we building this greenhouse?
That's what we doing today?
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying, man. I know my people on the net who fuck with me more than the people that see me getting down. They just don't have the faith, man. They don't have the faith.
I get it. You think it ain't the same around here?
I know it. I know it's the same everywhere, man. But it sucks because it's like I know y'all will come through. I know y'all know I would come through. You know what I'm saying? But it's the love for this shit that people don't have. They just don't have it yet. They just want the bag. They don't want to do the work to get it. They don't understand it. Because this should take dedication, man.
Dedication. Yo, I definitely put that song on my post yesterday. They don't get it.
They don't.
Nah, they don't. They don't. It's a lot of work that go into this.
You could tell them, even when you show them, they still don't get it.
Nope.
Still don't. My brother been out here. My blood brother been out here for about 3-4 years. He ain't did a drop of nothing. Don't care about nothing. I'm like, bro, you could have been all them bills that you crying about could have been done by now, plus more. Your car sitting in there, just sitting there. That shit could have been fixed. You could have they don't want their life. I don't know what they want. You know what it is? You know what it is? I think they don't want to look at me like I'm the boss.
Yo, could I tell you that's the
I wish I had the bomb sound effect right now.
Just blow a bomb on that one right there.
Flex, drop a bomb on them. Yeah.
You know what it is? I try to explain to people. Everybody can't lead. I just happen to be a proficient leader. But if you feel like you have the skills to lead, I'm willing to step aside and allow you to. But most times when I let people lead, man, they crash the car. I'm trying to get everywhere I'm going safely.
That's the problem, man. The good number 2 is hard to find. A good number 3, 4. I did a post on Instagram about the Kings. Like everybody,
it's
not a king.
Okay to be number 2.
Like
it's okay to be number 5. Know your position.
Every piece on the chessboard matters.
Most respected person in the mafia, the underboss.
Yes,
that's number 2.
Listen,
every piece on the chessboard matters.
I don't. As long as I'm getting paid, bro, I could be 1 or 50. Like I don't have those reservations in my head. Is a check getting cut? Did I get paid for my portion of what I put in?
But everybody they big up a job, but they don't big up hard work for themselves. It's crazy. It's just crazy.
Nah, they'll take that $15, $20 an hour and be happy with that. And then when they do something for the homie, they be like, man, you ain't even paying me enough. They tell your 9 to 5 that.
Yeah. That's a
I
fact.
Somebody, I was like, I got like $15 for you. Come help me do these pots. He was like, oh, you treat me like a worker. I'm like,
yo,
what the fuck else do you
Let me give y'all
a
funny bit. And I know for a fact y'all experience this too. People be like, yo, I'm gonna come help you. They come, they do what they call helping. You then pay them. They then tell you, yo, I did you that favor. Now I try to explain to people. I appreciate the fact that you came and you did a service, But at no point are favors exchanged with a monetary change. Like, I paid you, you did something. You did something, I paid you. If I didn't pay you, then you call that a favor. But if you got paid, you did a service.
Fair exchange
They
ain't never
always wanna
robbery.
They always want to call a fair exchange a favor, bro. How when you do me a favor, you get paid? When I do you a favor, I don't get paid. How does it work?
No, you
It's
did a
crazy.
job for me. I paid you to come and do a job for me. It had nothing to do with a favor. You you came in, you did a job. That's what happened.
People
You know what
mistake
Like
that.
when I do,
They love
like
to
when
say
I
that
do a
word,
favor for my homies, there's no money
payment.
being exchanged for this. No, my homie need me. I'm gonna come through. What you need me to do? Yo, I just need help with this real quick. I got you. You ain't gotta pay me, bro. I got you. Don't worry about that. If I ever need you in the future, I'll hit you up. Same thing. But if you call me in and be like, yo, I want to pay you to come and help me do this, I'm just doing a job. This isn't a favor. I'm doing a job.
Yeah, I purposely pay because I hate when people feel like I owe.
I like to pay.
Yeah,
Me too.
I would rather pay you, but then when you don't want the money, it's like, man, now you're gonna have something in your head.
If you don't want the
You're
money, I
gonna
owe.
have something funny in your head. You know what I
Yo, I
mean?
ain't
It's
gonna-
gonna be weird in your head now because it's like if I
No.
got you busting sweat over here,
Nah,
and then I'm
I
about
can
to
tell
make
you.
a bankroll.
Nah,
You're gonna look at me funny.
Nope, not everybody, bro. I could tell you that. Not everybody, but I do get what you're saying. I got a very few select people that when they say they doing a favor, they doing a favor. They not looking at nothing and they not watching my pockets. They doing a favor blindly. And then there's some people that's doing a favor like, this nigga making all this fucking money. Those people, I just try to leave them where they at. Like,
I don't like dealing with them. With them.
Yeah.
Mind your business. The rest of that don't even matter. Look, if you seeing me do it, you can always copy the method and get your own bag.
Why people love to watch the income, but nobody asks you about your bills?
Oh no, they don't care about that. They don't care about that.
I was fake rapping in my head today. I was like, man, the bills that I have monthly, I could be in a mansion. I could be in a mansion mortgage.
Bro,
You know what I mean? Like for
Who
real.
you talking
It's
to?
crazy.
Listen, man.
They never care about the bills. And then when you start explaining your bills, it makes sense to them, but in their brain, it still don't register. It still don't register to them. They can't get it through their skull. You still got it, bro. I seen the room that you was just building. Yo, I seen how many lights you just bought. Yo, but you don't understand. That killed me to buy that.
Yeah, all that shit costs money.
That hurt. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna make that back for 2 months. Like, yeah. And my bills are still coming.
Huh?
Loki, I want to ask you something.
Yeah.
What's your most important things you're looking for when pheno hunting?
Is this most important things? Really look for 3 things. Yield, very important to me. Growth, like how easy it is to grow. And
that makes
maybe 4 things. Yield, how easy it is to grow. The pungent smell that matters to me. I don't want something that yo, break it, you're gonna smell it. No, I want to smell that from across the room.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gotta level me.
And it gotta what?
It's gotta level me. It don't even gotta come in high on a test. My lungs test properly. If it levels me, it could be 11. If it levels me, there's something in there that's leveling me, I'm good.
It gotta be that perfect mix.
Yeah.
That does it for you. Yep, that makes sense.
If it don't got no clips, it gotta go. I don't want nothing there. Yo, break that. You gonna smell it when you break. Just get it out of here. And
yo,
if it
don't be
like
breaking
lemon,
my buds, yo.
Get it out of here. Yo,
have you noticed that some shit smells different? Like when you keep it, like say you keep it in a bag for a while, or you keep it in a jar or something. Have you noticed it smells different, but you know it's fire and you know that smells there? Like, what do you do to combat that? Like,
what you mean?
Like, you know what I'm saying?
In a jar?
Like, say I bust out a bag and I gotta like move it around or something till that smell start kicking in. Is that an issue?
I have that issue only with jars, glass jars. For some reason, I lose the smell. You got to break it at that point.
Yes.
When I leave it in a dark bucket, not exposed to light and things like that, bro. As soon as you pop that bucket, it's like, whoa. I trimmed up this runs yesterday. I literally had to go sit down. You ever got the head rush headache from that strong, pungent dank in your nose, or like your nose start burning?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, that runs ain't no joke. That real runs ain't no joke. That shit is fire.
That shit is gelato on steroids.
Yeah.
But it's like that. So it's like some smells don't really go away, but then you got those that when it dries up, it's how you store it, really.
I always say stay away from jars. Every time I
hate
put
jars.
something in a jar, the smell just ain't there. I feel like it loses the smell once I get it in a jar. Like I've always felt like that.
From the bottom of my heart, I hate jars. I believe maybe it's I don't use them right. You know me. I'll tell you. I'm on some Hercules shit when I'm closing a jar. I'm squeezing it extra tight, and I think I'm fucking the rubber up. So then the seal doesn't last really long.
Nah, bro.
Nah, it's just a jar,
having
bro.
the same experience. Like it ain't no way we all having the same experience.
I had like 10 phenos. I was trying to like keep them in jars and I'll do all this curing shit for some people, some family friends. And every time I open that jar, I'll be like moving it, shaking it, sniffing it. I'm like, ugh.
Ass hippies. They store their weed in jars for fucking years. And they're like, no, the jar is great, bro. And they show it to you and the weed is brown as fuck.
Brown.
Oh, no, it's just cured at this point. No, motherfucker. This shit is like any other fruit. This is a fruit. It's spoiled. It's rotten at this point.
It's done.
It's done.
I like my fruit fresh.
So
I'm a turkey bag.
Buckets?
Yeah, I fuck with the 5-gallon bucket, 2-gallon bucket, or you could just put them shit straight in one of those Mylar bags that don't let no air out.
Yep.
Okay.
I fuck with those Mylar bags heavy. I don't give a fuck if it's pretty.
The Mylar bags?
Yeah, they work good.
Yeah, they got some, do you know, they got some Mylar bags that hold the humidity at like 62%. I forgot the name of them.
Yo, the reality is you don't need that. That's bullshit. If the flower is at 62% and the bag is sealed, you're not losing. It's
gonna stay there. Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I might do. Get some Mylar bags. Get my own Mylar bags.
I always say dry properly and it takes care of the rest. As long as you dry properly, don't start trimming too early when it's still too moist. As long as you ain't doing none of that, you're gonna get that gas by the end of it if you bring the right pheno.
You hit that shit. Do not trim that shit too early.
No.
I know people be rushing and they're like, yeah, when you trim that shit too early, it be grass. I don't like that.
Straight hay. Yeah.
Yeah, can't do that.
Don't
over dry is the key.
Sometimes you might think it's over dried and you trim it and you put it in a bag and that shit will come right back. The moisture come
perfect.
Right back.
It's perfect afterwards. Because you don't want to break it up and it's still breaking up funny because it's still too sticky. And you don't want it too dry to where it break up into dust. But if it's perfectly dry and then you put it in the bag and it get that moisture back, it's perfect after that.
Hell yeah.
Jars never work.
Do you use any bloom boosters, anything like that? Any secret sauce?
Nah. I don't think there's no magic to fucking growing in no secret sauce. I use my AB and that's it. Like
that's what we try to tell people here. Try to let people know, like all them bottle buying and shit, you ain't doing nothing but just spending money.
Ain't no secret voodoo, bro.
Nah, it's not.
They want to sell everything. Who doesn't want to make money? We live in a capitalist country. So, hey, if you're willing to buy it, I'll sell it to you. If somebody wants to buy a bag of oxygen, I will sell it to them because that's what they want. I'm never going to tell somebody not to buy what they choose to buy. But do you need it? Nah, bro. I don't need nothing but my AB. Like,
that's some great genetics.
Sometimes I use a one part. Like, there are some nutrients that are better than others. I can tell you, I've used Florinova against fucking like Floraflex, and the density in the nugs are totally different. Florinova nugs are way more airy. The fucking Floraflex, my nugs were on point, just using my regular B1, B2.
I used Floraflex for the first time this last run with the baccia and the apple fritter, and it was amazing. I love it.
Yo, what you think about the apple fritter?
Honestly, apple fritter is a terp that's very, very unique. So people like it. Shit. But it's not everything. It's not everything.
He got tossed in the garbage, bro.
What, the apple fritter?
He got tossed in the garbage.
Nah, I mean, people like it. People like it.
Yeah, people don't know good weed.
What don't you?
People bought the apple fritter more than the baccia.
What don't you like about it, low-key?
It's just blah. Not like,
you know what I think it is?
So
you from the East Coast? You from the East Coast and you don't like that.
Yeah, I want gas. I need fuel. I need something.
I need fuel. Yeah.
See, that's the thing. That's the thing.
I don't want to feel like I'm smoking an airbag. Like it's got to punch me, and ain't no punch in that. Like it's blah. Like I could smoke a whole pound of that and feel like I smoked nothing.
Damn.
It's because of what
I
you.
think
It's
it's that
because of
East
what you
Coast.
used to. Because of from where you from, bro. I'm
Boy, I
telling you.
paid $500 for the cut and tossed that bitch.
Yeah, it'd be like that. We was talking about it earlier. The shit that people like in other places might not be the shit that they like in your area. You gotta know your area. You
Super
gotta know
facts.
what they want. You gotta know what they want. On the East
I know
Coast,
for a
they want
fact,
gas.
anything Beast Coast grow and he say he like, I'm a like. We, for some reason, have the same terp taste like appeal.
Yep.
Everything they just told me to try, that's what it is. Like we grew up on this fucking diesel fuel. So it's like, you bring me a whole bunch of fucking cookie batter, like out of here.
Yeah, because I'll smoke fruit. I like that shit.
I don't mind fruit.
But it's a bay thing. It's like a bay thing. We like purples and we like that unique smells and shit like that.
Purple, bro. I love purple. Yeah. All right. I'm growing 2 strains right now that's purple. Grape soda and cherry runs. My God. They're purple. And they
I heard that cherry runs is crazy.
Fucking fuel, bro. Tasty.
Okay.
I'm about to go roll a split for this shit right now.
My man Grow Guy was just telling me about that cherry runs. I'm about to get it for
cherry
us.
Runs?
Yo, he said that shit is crazy.
I got the pack. I gave it to my man Safe. I was like, yo, run this pack, see what you get. Nigga, he went through, I think, like 6 seeds. He got 2 herms. He got 1 fucking mutant. And then he got 2 phenomenal bitches. And out of the 2, he kept 1. And I promise you, whew,
that was from Copycat?
Woo back, baby. Yeah.
Yep. My Grow Guy got it from the same place. And as soon as he ran that cherry runs, he hit me like, bro, this shit is crazy. He said, out of everything I grew, this cherry runt stood out above everything else. But
that's the trip, right? Like, everybody, herms, I don't give a fuck about herms, bro.
It happens.
It's cannabis. It happens. If you're looking on a pheno hunt, the whole point of a hunt is sometimes things go wrong on a hunt.
Yeah.
After you fucking finish hunting and you fucking killed your fucking meal, you take that meal home and you cook it up. For me, I go on a hunt. I don't care what happened on the hunt. As long as at the end of the hunt, I found what I was looking for.
Yep.
That's it.
I popped 6 barbecue gorillas from Empire, and all 6 were males. Well, who's to say that the last 4 that I didn't pop would be all females?
This is the thing, like, and bro, honestly, let me tell you something. If I could guarantee every seed to be exactly what I want it to be, you got to give me 10K a seed.
Exactly.
We don't know what's happening.
People want someone else to take all the work out of it and just hand it to them. And that's very possible, but you got to pay to play. Buy a fucking well-sourced clone.
Facts.
Then when you hear the clone price, it's like, bro, I paid $1,500 for this. I'm charging you $200. Why is you hassling me?
Bruh.
It's like, it's crazy.
I want that $200 a clone shit out of here.
You can call me whatever you want. You can say whatever you want. I'm not doing it. Because these same people that say they don't want to pay $500 for a clone is out there selling zips for $500.
For $500 a zip.
So it's only okay for you to make money. Okay, I get it.
I get it. You don't want to reimburse me for the fact I took the time out of you hunting, doing all sorts of other shit just to give you the finished product. But when you get this finished product, you're gonna make your money back times 30 first round. Okay, gotcha.
Well, self-preservation is key. People always watching out for numero uno. So they come at you and they're like, yo, this price is crazy. Let me tell you, the very first expensive clone I bought, I still got it to this day. And that shit changed my life as far as growing goes. The quality changed. When the last time you see me grow some ocean grown book? Like, and it's no hate on them, but there's different levels to this shit.
Yeah, it is different levels. It really is. What strain was that did it for you?
Wedding cake, GMO.
Yeah, okay.
I still got that wedding cake. I just ran that shit last round. That shit is fire.
Those are my first 2 high ticket clones that I was like, yo, this price is crazy.
Yeah.
But now that I understand the game, it's not crazy. All right, you pay $500 for a clone that's going to give you unlimited amount of clones. Now that one plant is going to grow into, if you're a good grower, you can do a minimum of a 1/4 pound. You do a 1/4 pound on a small plant, that you pay $500 for, how much a quarter pound is going for now?
Depending anywhere between like 7 in a rack.
All right. In my region, a QP is anywhere between 10 and 1,500. 1,000 and 1,500.
Damn.
Yep.
Right?
Sound about right.
So now between 1,000 and 1,500, you pay $500 for this. You get $1,000. Let's say you get the 7. Let's go on your number. Let's say you get the 7. You covered your cost for the clone. You got $200, and now you still have this plant for the rest of your life.
Yep.
Where's the overcharge?
You're all in the green.
There's no overcharge. Everything that I got from what's the name? Everything I got moms that I could take 200 cuts off of.
You know what I do?
Like,
if I
it's
got
crazy.
a clone I want, and that clone is a stack, cool. I'm gonna pay the stack. I'm gonna grow this amount. I'm gonna sell 10 of them for $100.
I got my money back before I even harvested.
Before I did a thing.
And you bless hella people.
Oh, you hook some people up.
You understand? But
yeah.
Then people are like, I shouldn't do it. And I actually agree. Because now I just watered down this strain that cost $1,000 to $100 cut. So
to some bad growers that's about to boof it out, and now everybody's not gonna like this strain because the grower who grew it didn't know what they was doing, and it came out dirt, and I don't like that strain. No. You just got that from a bad grower.
Bro, there's some things that I just don't even show. It's just like, yo, I have a strong belief on if you're not willing to share, don't show. Don't
show.
Tell me what you got just to tell me. Like, don't hurt my heart.
So, yeah, I feel you.
It's like, yo,
I feel you on
if
that.
I'm not willing to let it go, you won't even know about it. This mad shit is just like, yo, I spend my money, man.
Yeah,
I can't stop
Loki,
thinking about
Loki
Cherry
told me
Runs
a few times about a couple strains, and he was like, "Yeah, I just can't give you that one. I just can't give it to you." And I'm okay. That must be one hell of a strain.
Yo, and I give him anything. It's just some like, all right, right
some
now,
shit I just can't have.
And I'm a nigga. I keep my word 100%. So Elevator gave me sticky buns. He was like, "Yo, you can have it." He ain't charging me for it. He was like, "But don't just give it out."
The homie hookup.
Yeah, I gotta respect it.
That's
I like
the
to
homie
pay again. Remember what I said earlier about I like to pay? Because when you pay, you don't gotta follow no rules. It's your money spent.
Yep.
So
yep.
Cool.
Once I buy it, I could do what I want to with it.
Yeah, now one of the homies want to cut. I don't want to break my word because that's between me and my conscience. So now tomorrow I gotta hit him up like, yo, one of my homies want to cut. You mind? That shit you don't have to go through when you spend your money. And more than likely he won't mind. But who knows? You want to give that person the respect that they ask for.
Yep. I agree with that. Yep. Yeah, and that cherry runs, bro. I'm telling you, I think it's really. I'm about to get a cut of it, so I don't know if you want to go through with it, but if you want to hunt it yourself, I guarantee you, it's some shit in there.
What are you talking about? I got a cut.
Yeah, what I got to do to get that cut? Shit, I need that.
You can get that cut. That's my cut.
I need that. I need that. ASAP.
When I tell you, rock star shit like that shit.
Rock
you know what they talk
about?
Rapper weed.
It's hidden like that.
Yeah.
I
know. Right now is wilding, bro. Wilding. Yeah.
What is the cherry? What is the cherry in it?
I don't know. You know, that's one thing I tell you about me. I'm not nosy, and I really don't give a fuck. People be like, what's the lineage to 100 years? I don't give a fuck.
Fuck all that. Smoke. If it hit, it hit.
That shit smoke. Facts. Call that shit garbage bag. I don't care, bro. Because you know what? The truth of it is, somebody gonna give me whatever story they want to give me.
Yep.
And people fall in love with stories, and that's why I'd be like, man, fuck all that story shit. I'd be calling shit Reggie, and that shit looks hella good. I'd be like, this Reggie right here, shit, whatever. I'm gonna name my strain Reggie.
Bro, when I first heard about Gorilla Glue, I heard it was an accident. It turned into some big famous strain. You know what they had to do? They had to upgrade the story. Yeah, make it something a little more flamboyant. Like, come on, man.
Now the story done changed, and it wasn't exactly an accident.
You understand? So
now
it's like
formulated, huh?
Yeah.
But again, people buy into that's understand right now. My fellow smokers are not even buying heavy smoke. They don't even realize that they have become art collectors. They're buying pretty bags with shiny lights on the buds that you don't really know what the bud look like. Because yes, the lights are shining, trichome shine, everything looks fucking phenomenal.
Hit that flash.
And it's in a silver reflective bag. It's in a silver. It's in a full light room.
Yeah. You know, I got the right lighting before I even decided to take the video. I
You
took 3
understand?
of these videos before you got the one. Yeah.
First of all, I got the other homie holding his flashlight over it, so you don't even see the. Come on, it's
It
It's a
don't
almost.
even
fact.
look like nothing. No.
It's
Look like
just
straight
like, yo,
regular.
they
That's
don't even know
crazy.
what they buying. They buy art, bro. They're more concerned with what kind of bag it's in.
That's a
Bags
fact.
is reflective and pretty and shit, man. Listen, we turkey bags still.
Turkey bag. I love the turkey bag.
And I tell you the truth, what they don't understand, my turkey bag costs way more than your pretty ass fucking bag. Turkey bags is expensive.
Expensive as shit.
Is it?
Yeah, bro.
They
My
don't have
turkey
big
bags come
packs of them
2 in a
shits
pack.
over here.
They
I
come
got
2
that
in a
shit by
pack,
the
bro.
boxes. Let me know, but I'll send y'all some boxes.
Them shits come 2 in a pack.
2 in a fucking
and
pack,
it's
bro.
like $5.99 a pack.
Nah, I'll send y'all boxes.
And you
like
gotta search through the
25,
store
bro.
and find them on the bottom shelf. Like you and get the right
Oh, so
ones
y'all
that
really
ain't
gotta buy turkey bags. Y'all can't just go and get the
no,
regular.
we have
the
to
other
no, we
shit.
have to find turkey bags
Okay,
and hope
I got y'all,
and
bud.
then get the right one for the right size turkey.
You understand?
Because they got the medium height
They
joints
got
that you can't even close. Like you
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 can't
gotta
do
roll them
that's
nothing.
like
shits up.
That's
You
like
pour
the
anything in
16
there.
by 17.
Yeah, them shits is trash.
I get the 8 to 20 pound, 8 to 24 pound turkey bag.
Yup, I think I got a box right here somewhere.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we got to actually get turkey bags. Like we don't have the because growing it like where you are, growing's a thing. So like during certain seasons, they'll probably just have things out that's related to growing. They got to kind of hide that here. Like
Now
randomly,
that
you
shit
will see.
always around.
Now randomly, you'll see like gloves and scissors during harvest season and like Walmart or something. Just because we know what they put that out there for because we ain't fucking stupid. But
Yeah.
is finding that on a regular basis easy? No. Amazon
Well,
is your best friend.
yeah, Amazon will help you. Yep. Next time shit like that, just let me know, bro. That shit ain't nothing but like
You see that?
$25. Like 20 of the motherfuckers. That shit ain't
You
nothing.
see that? You see the box? 2 bags, bro.
Yep, I got the same thing.
Turkey bag.
Yeah, y'all got the
But for small stores, we do my law.
straight grocery store bags. That's crazy. But yeah, that's cool though. Let me know, man. I'll hook y'all up.
Yeah, that's all we can get over here.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, man. I don't really be tripping. I keep them in the bucket, and by the time if I chop down and I trim on Monday, by Wednesday ain't nothing left.
Yeah.
We don't do long storage over here. I don't have a lot. I don't do 50 pounds of harvest. My shit is small, regular little nigga shit, you know. So it be going right away.
Yep, works good in the area though because you always keeping something fresh. It's always something else coming right behind it. No dry packs, no nothing. That shit, this freshly harvested. It lasted 2 weeks. That's what made me have to upgrade. That's what made me have to upgrade because once you get rid of yours, they're not going to accept anything else you have that didn't come out of your garden. Like they're gonna crave the shit that came out of your garden. I don't care how fire the other packs is you got from somebody else. It will never compare to what you just harvested, and they know the difference.
They know the difference.
Even the
clones is different.
Listen,
even
it's so sad. I be asking I got a few other people that I set it up. They do it, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck are you doing different?
Yep.
Why is this not this? You got the cut from me. You got the food from me. I'm giving you my whole recipe. All you gotta do is stir the pot. Are you whipping it? Because I just told you to stir. Don't whip.
They had a flick of the wrist right.
They always add a little bit of their own sauce in there and fuck up the whole pot.
No, because the guy at the hydro store told me that I had to get this bottle of Boom Booster right there. Because you ever been in a hydro store just standing around like a fly on the wall and hear what they be telling some of the new growers that come in? You just want to pull them to the side afterwards like, yo, he just tricked you out of like $600, bro. You don't need not one of those things that he just sold you.
I'm going to tell you some shit that happened to me recently. So I'm in the hydro store and they selling this kid some crazy shit. And I'm just like, yo, I tapped him. I was like, yo, you don't need this one. Get that right here. And I was done talking because I don't really like people hearing me talking. So now the kid, he's looking at me weird now. I'm like, fuck, why did I say something to this nigga? So now finish up, did everything I had to leave. I actually went to go pick up my car from the dealer. I meet up with the dealer dude, and he's like, he want to grow too. So I'm explaining him certain shit. And he's like, yeah, my man was in the hydro store today picking up some shit. I was like, your man was in the hydro store. Did he have this on? Did he have that on? He was like, yeah. I was like, boy, I was trying to help your man from spending. He was just wasted a whole lot of money. It's out here, it ain't but 2 hydro stores. So
we got one.
We got one, but another one that's really don't never have shit. Every time you go there, so we can order it for you. I can order it for me, guy.
We got one big one. We got one gigantic one and one hole in the wall.
Yeah, I can imagine the shipping costs that they got to pay to get shit out there, though.
The hole in the wall is the best one. I mean, unless you want like every bottle of advanced nutrients or something like that, then you can go to the big one. But the hole in the wall one got everything you need precisely. Like he's still gonna get you if you're a new grower. But
that's what I was just about to tell you. I love my hydro store, but at the end of the day, they are a business. So if you're new and dumb, they're gonna sell you whatever you want to buy.
Not even dumb, just new.
Just
new and inquisitive, trying to ask. They're gonna sell you the world. You can't do this without this. You got to get this for your roots. You got to do this. This is the enzyme. You got to do this.
You can't be mad at a business for wanting to make money.
No, you can't.
You should educate yourself before you jump into a hole.
That's a fact. I seen them sell somebody a bottle of Canna Start. I didn't even know Canna had a seed start nutrients to itself. I seen them sell that shit. I said, oh my God. I used Canna for years. I've never seen a bottle of Canna Start.
Have you guys ever used any kind of seed starter?
Never. I use veg nutrients. Like, I use water and then I use veg nutrients.
Yo, I see people using like, I don't want nobody hate me, man. Listen, disclaimer out. I am not hating on nobody.
You on the Real Talk Cannabis podcast. We ain't here to sugarcoat them.
I ain't hating on nobody. I just want to speak my truth. And you know what? Let me not call out no company names. Whatever. So I see motherfuckers using all sorts of funny dark shit on their fucking tissues to pop seeds.
What?
And I see growers telling them that they should use this stuff to pop seeds.
To pop seeds.
Listen here, kiddies, motherfuckers. Oh, you only need water, tissue, and a Ziploc bag.
That is it. That is it.
Else.
Or you could just use a beer cup and water.
Unless your tap water is poison, I don't know what to tell you, man. You don't need that. You don't need it. Go to the corner store, get you $1 bottle of water. You save yourself mad money. I don't know why y'all. Maybe if you guys listen, let me just make this clear. I'm poor. If you guys feel like you just got extra money that you want to throw at the hydro store and just throw it in the trash, just holler at me. Just send it my way. I take donations.
Word.
I will make better use of it than the hydro store will. They were just gonna buy more shit to sell you, or all these other companies with mad things that you don't need.
This plan works so simple.
Is adding some shit that you don't need.
When I pop seeds, I literally empty the seeds into a cup of water and sit it in a cabinet. And then the tails pop out, and then I put them in solo cups, and they grow. That's it,
bro. Simple for me. I put the seeds in a glass of water. 24 hours later, seeds are cracked. I see tails out. I put them in a tissue, damp, not soaked.
Yep.
Folded up bag. I throw that shit in the cabinet. And I come back in 3 days. In 3 days, I literally have plants ready to pop out the tissue. Sometimes I have to rip the tissue to get the roots out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm done. Off to the races.
No nutrient involved.
All I do is just put them in the damn soil and give it some water.
Put it in the deck.
That worked too. That worked.
3 days later, 3 days later, I see a cap out.
I used to do that, but my anxiety don't allow it.
Oh, you keep looking at it and shit?
I done took a pencil and dug that soil. Yo, listen, man.
Yeah.
No, every time I do that, my seed gets lost in the goddamn soil. Like I have to go back and give it water later, and I can't find the seed in the soil nowhere afterwards. Like no seed is in the entire, and I dumped the whole cup out, and I still can't find.
Bro, I didn't watch the cup for. You know what it is? I'm not a soil medium kind of guy, right? So when I do use it, my hydro mentality makes me want to throw away too much water. So I got the cocoa, I got the seed in there, I poured the water, I filled up the cup. Not noticing this motherfucking seed is just floating around somewhere.
And then it settles somewhere else in the goddamn cup.
Yep. So for me, my anxiety, that's why I do DWC as well. I like to see my roots. It gives me more, like some people can handle just looking at the leaves and they know exactly what's going on. I need to see the top and the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
When you first start growing, did somebody bring you into it? Like bring you into the RDWC, or is that just something that you just thought about?
I was watching High Grow Hybrid, bro.
High
Oh,
grow.
Okay.
But even before him, I even seen a video of Matt Grow doing fucking hydro DWC. And I was just like, when you start growing, the first thing you're gonna ask is, how can I get the most? That's everybody's first question. You want the most bang for your buck. And the truth is, the biggest yielding system is deep water culture. Mm-hmm. So I went straight into it, and I like science. So mixing chemicals and shit like that was so cool to me. So
gotcha.
it's like, ain't no turning back from here. I don't like dirt. I've never liked dirt. Before growing, I just don't like dirt. I don't like stepping in mud. Some people like that shit. I don't like it.
Yo, Frosty, you remember I told you my very first grow I ever did, my first one was DWC.
Yeah.
First thing I jumped right into the hardest growing method. That was my very first system.
Why do people say that?
DWC.
It is the easiest growing method.
If you got everything right. I didn't have no chillers. I didn't know nothing about none of that at first. Yeah, so it was my ignorance. It was my ignorance. No chillers, no nothing.
It's not even ignorance, bro. It'd be budget.
Yep.
Setting up DWC is fucking expensive, bro.
Yes.
Chillers are not cheap. Pumps are not cheap. Even air stones are not cheap.
Electricity upgrades.
Again, it uses more electricity than a normal grow, but the results and the workload after it is all set up are zero. Like I flip switches to change my water. And then once it's empty, I flip another switch to fill it back up. Like I don't have to carry anything. I don't have to, I set it and forget it. I can leave I can go on vacation for a month, and the worst that's going to happen is they're going to run out of nutrients, but they're going to always have water because it's set on auto top.
Yeah, because sometimes they just want nutrients, sometimes they just want water.
Right now, I have my plants sitting in water, just straight water for maybe a week now, and they look fine to me.
With no nutrients in there?
Nothing. I haven't had a chance to do anything. I've been busy.
Yeah.
Damn.
So straight water.
I'm in 1 gallon pots. I give mine straight water twice. They yellow.
I guess whatever you can learn and perfect is easy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Once you get the hang of it, it's over.
It's all simple. Yeah.
I came in DWC and I didn't have the proper knowledge, and I also didn't have the money to fund that kind of setup to start off with, because I also started with a 4-light room.
It's the most expensive way to start growing is DWC.
Yep. And I started with a 4-light room. That didn't help either.
The most budget way is soil. But then in everything, you get out what you put in.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can't say you want to make $100,000, but you only got $100 to put in. How about you take that 100 and make 200, then take that 200 and make it into 400 and get to where you need to be. I started growing in a cardboard box with foil paper on it. So I upgraded from a cardboard box. Upgraded from a cardboard box to an IKEA closet. Before I even thought of a grow tent. Like that wasn't even, I'm scared to even order. This shit come to my house, you crazy? Went to IKEA, bought a wooden tent, stole a ballast from the streetlight. Got it going.
Make it work. Make it work.
And that my very first grow system was not DWC. It was SIPs. I set up some SIP containers.
What is that?
Sub-irrigated planters.
I don't even know what the hell that is.
It's where the water stays on it. Sub-irrigated planters, SIP containers.
Oh, the SIPs. Yep.
That was my very first grow.
Is that those tubes or something?
Pedro still grows like that, right?
Yeah.
Yep. And the SIPs containers. They don't get they're pretty much covered, right?
Yeah. See, I think SIP containers just work better for his organic because it keeps a good rhizosphere, whatever the fuck that shit is called.
Yep.
Don't hurt me, but yeah, it keeps everything moist right to that right level. and I was overwatering the shit out of this stuff. I was watering it from the top and the bottom. Listen, if that soil ever, I never even seen it turn brown. It was always black. I didn't get the concept of roots not being able to grow in mud.
Damn.
Yep.
But funny enough, I pulled that first plant off. It was a bag seed. I call her grandma. She was some fire, bro. And not because I grew it. I had some homies try it. My first plant was better than my first grow was better than my next 4 grows.
It'd be like that.
Yeah, growing is a craft. I after I did DWC, I moved right to Pro Mix.
I
I've
think
never
a lot
tried
of times, you pull out a good harvest and you be like, what could I do more? What could I do better this time? And then you try to add new shit and it just don't work out.
Yep, did that. My biggest harvest right afterwards. I tried to switch everything and then got my lowest harvest ever.
Yep.
When I should have just kept the same method, and because I expanded right after that one. That was the takeoff right there. So my room like tripled in size right afterwards, and I tried everything. Let me use this microbe, and I'm gonna make sure that I give them teas every 3 weeks, and it didn't turn out good.
Yeah, a lot of that shit ain't nothing, man.
I don't even know what made me go and start doing teas and all sorts of watching too many different growers. Trying to be like all of them.
The DWC. Now with the DWC, what's the hardest part of it? Is it just the setup?
Keeping the water cool.
The chillers?
Probably, but if you got good chillers, that handles the big bulk of the problem right there. As long as that water can stay cold, and the nutrients is simple. Keep your nutrients on par, keep the water cold. It'll pretty much handle itself after that.
Yeah. Now, do the nutrients dissolve like that in the cold water?
Most of the time, people were using liquid nutrients before, but I know Low Key is using the Floraflex now, and it's 3-inch pipes.
Oh shit! Yeah, that shit is going straight.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, it doesn't exactly matter. It's 3-inch pipes. Ain't nothing getting clogged. You better off. You got a higher chance of your roots clogging one of those pipes than the nutrients.
Gotcha.
Yep, not something you really got. As long as that water stay cool, no pythium builds up, your pH stays on point. Since they're in just water, pH probably matters a little bit more than something with a buffer to it.
Yeah.
Peat might balance itself back out. Cocoa might try to balance itself back out. That water ain't balancing shit.
Straight water.
Straight water, yeah. So,
would you ever go back to something like that?
Yes.
In a bigger setup, like a bigger, more space. Because that's what I'm looking at.
No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
I keep cocoa. It's a faster system. I would need probably 2 or 3 times the amount of rooms I would need to harvest as often in a DWC setup, because I can't transplant big plants into the room and turn and burn. I got a veg in that room that I'm flowering in.
Gotcha.
So I would need to double or triple up on rooms, which is going to double or triple up on electricity. I don't know. It looked like he clicked out.
Okay.
He may come back in. I'm not sure. Maybe his phone died or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't mind that system.
I see the yields. I'm like, the yields is there. The yields are there. But definitely. It might just be that turn and burn thing that you just can't accomplish. But if the yield is double what you're usually getting,
I won't say that either. I won't. I've never seen it.
Okay.
No. Okay. And even if the yield is double, but you miss 4 harvests a year out of a whole room, like you doubled, and I never seen it double. Like
that's the dope thing about growing, though. We all like what we like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm starting to like cocoa. I'm starting to like cocoa, actually. But I'm not sold on it yet. I gotta play with it a few more times.
Yep. Yeah, but hey, I tell people to use the medium that does the best for them. If you know something better, stick with it.
He said his phone died.
Yeah, I say stick with it. Yeah, because people doing it in Rockwool, they crushing in Rockwool. Big facilities going crazy in Rockwool.
Going crazy, man. It's all about them drybacks, man. Like in the Rockwool, it's about them drybacks.
Yep. And
And
I
in the
think in
cocoa
any
too.
medium.
Cocoa
Yep.
and all the mediums is about drybacks. And in
Some
that
of them like
system,
different drybacks, but it's still all about the drybacks.
because in that system, the oxygen is creating the dryback factor, right? Like the air stones and everything.
And DWC, them drinking it, them drinking the water is.
What you mean?
The plants drinking the water.
But you know how we got drybacks like in soil and cocoa and shit?
Yeah, there is no drybacks in DWC unless they drink some of the water.
Gotcha.
Them drinking some of the water lowers the water level. Water level lowers a little bit, but there's still some splashing going around. So those start to reach out with more roots. And then once you fill it back up, now you got more roots in it. They can drink a little faster. They'll take in more nutrients. They'll grow a little faster. Extra oxygen from the stones. So it's them drinking the water.
Okay.
Yeah, without that, the water level just stays the same. And some people got they got like float valves on there, so RO water is going in as the water level lowers, and it just keep it there. You just got to refill the nutrients.
Yeah, man. All these systems, everything works. You just got to find out what you like to work out for you.
I know. I'm probably love flood and drain. It's gonna eliminate so many headaches.
Yeah, I can't wait to start these rooms up with flood and drain, man. That's gonna be back fun. Flood and drain is fun. It's like, damn,
because it's so simple.
Shit. I just come in there, shit on, shit going off, shit on, shit going. I'm like, oh, cool. You can it's free. It's free, man. It's like, it's nice. It's nicer than the other setups too, because you don't gotta worry about no plants not getting what they getting. All them plants in the flood and drain is gonna get the same shit, whether they want it or not, and they'll be all right. Don't worry.
You ain't got to worry about
it. What it does, it pushes that oxygen up through. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It pushes it up through and out. So it's like each time it comes up, you getting that. They're getting what they need. It don't even matter if it stay heavy. It's like it's still getting that new oxygen replenished. It's crazy.
You ain't got to worry if one side of the room is getting more pressure than the other side, or if they're getting even pressure and open flow. You ain't got to worry about if this tube clogged over here on this plant. Now you got a dying plant in the corner. All of that is out of here.
One thing about flood and drain you got to worry about. One thing. Level tables.
Yes.
That's the only thing. Before I come in this room, I got to level out the floor. I bought the self-leveling shit already, but I got to level out all the floors. That's the only thing. And after that, you're good to go.
Yep. And I made sure I did that as I built the room, because there's a slant in both of my rooms on both sides of them. So that was one of the first things that I fixed. I'm like, man, fuck that.
And you can always use shims and shit.
Yeah, that's what I did.
You can figure it out. Yeah, it ain't that hard or nothing.
Yep. But they got the self-leveling concrete though, so
that's what I got. That self-leveling concrete. It finished off smooth too.
Yep.
So it's like water down there, and that shit just sit there and go ahead and dry for a couple of days, and then you're good to go.
Add a little humidity for you.
This is the most uneven concrete I've ever seen in my life. Like, this is a garage. I'm like, how did you slab that uneven? This shit makes no sense.
It's like they didn't even care because they knew it was going to be a garage. They'll be all right.
Yeah, they didn't give a fuck about nothing. It's so crazy, man. You could look and see the fucked up shit about it. Like, it's just weird. But it's going to be all right. It's going to veg for now. And then after that, put that self-leveling shit on there. And get this thing rocking. And I'm probably going to do like you, just rock out with the HPSs I got for like the first run.
Yeah, let the room pay for itself. That's what
I'll probably just leave it open. I'll probably just leave it open and do like one big run.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't. I can still leave it open and do nope, because I got a veg over there. So I'm going to have to close that room up. Yeah, I can close that room up. I'll figure it out. I'll figure something out.
Yep.
Because I don't have an AC in those rooms, remember? And I was gonna do the pulling the air in from the other room, but with HPS, that's gonna be too hard to handle.
Yeah,
so I might have to just cash out for that shit after the greenhouse is done.
Yep, go ahead and get them ACs in there, and you're gonna be gravy.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna be good to go.
Tonight's episode was great, man. Kind of glad
Hell
we
yeah.
waited today. Gave him
Yeah.
some good shit. Because yesterday I was beat anyway. If I would have been up at that time, the shit would have been working right. It wouldn't have been the same.
Hell yeah. Has had a special guest in the building and everything.
Yeah, man. Any questions in the chat? Now's your chance to put them in there.
Yeah,
Any
let's get
questions?
these.
Oh yeah, and Beastos, let me know, man, if you need turkey bags, bro. That shit is nothing, bro. Like that
Yeah,
shit
you
is,
see the struggle over here.
yeah, that's crazy. That shit is nothing. I'll send you some.
Yeah, we gotta buy them by the 2-pack and gotta make sure that you grab the right ones.
Yeah, so you like the big ones?
Yeah. The medium-sized ones just don't work. They don't close right.
Okay.
Yeah, they're hell to close. So just go ahead and get me the big ones. And now instead of running so many little patches of different strains, now I'm pretty much either one whole tray is gonna be something or half a room is gonna be something. So it's much easier with turkey bags.
Hell yeah.
Before you could use like freezer bags when you're only doing small amounts of different strains. I know I'll never go back to that. Unless I just gotta fill a room and it's all I got.
Muddy Water Organics is asking again about how bad is humidity for you outdoor in the fall. I don't know who he asking that to, but maybe I answered last time, right?
Yeah. Mine is non-existent.
Yeah, in the fall.
Late summer is the only time we get some humidity. Around like August, it's super hot, like 90, 95, and the humidity sometimes is like 100. So it feels super nasty over here for like 3 or 4 weeks, and then back to dry. Before it's dry and after it is dry. You'll get a few humid days when it rains, but it don't even rain that much.
Yeah, Mike Jones asking how was Exotic Genetics runs crosses. They turned out great. I just waiting on the smoke reports, man. I'm waiting on it to be done. I probably got about 2 or 3 more days of drying, and then I could figure that out. Oh, that question was for me in the fall. I don't know, man. I really don't know because I don't have I don't know what the humidity is out there in the fall. But on the inside, like I have dehumidifiers, so it's like not really a big deal. It's more of like a January thing when winter hits, when the rain really starts, and then I could really feel like it's
Sound like your speaker just went out a little.
Oh, that's because Loki was telling me he tried to come back, but it won't let me on. Thanks for having me.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have him back again.
He said thanks, y'all.
We definitely gonna have him back again. That'll be our hydroponic expert right there. Cause I don't know shit about hydroponics for the most part. It runs like pretty much any other system. I like the DIY tables that he did.
Yeah, the DIY tables, like that's what I like about Loki, man. He do that shit himself. The most amazing thing I ever seen was that fucking driver board. That was the cleanest shit I ever seen, bro.
Oh yeah, and the glass.
Yes, that was
crazy. That was crazy.
That
super
was
clean,
like,
super
who
nice.
Is this dude? I'm like, this is dope. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that was super clean.
Runs S1 has been slow, just now taking off. Freebie from Exotic. Yeah, I got that freebie also. I didn't run it. I didn't want to mess with it. Thanks, your runs plants look fire. Yeah, they look great, man. They look great. I'm hoping that I'm gonna send some to Beast Coast, send some to my other folks, a couple like 3 or 4 people, and we're gonna see which ones I'm keeping. That's what's in the re-veg right now. I'm not just focusing on re-veg, and I'm just trying to keep them in that state because I don't want to throw nothing away, and I didn't take cuts of those ones. So, just to keep it alive. Don't want to throw it away too soon and be pissed off. I've done that plenty of times. What's the ticket's going to be on a new seed drop? New seed drop, it's going to be 10 seeds, probably $70. I think that's fair. Yeah, that's fair, man.
Super fair.
Yeah, I'm down there giving away shit right now, and it's like it's not really It's not worth the time and effort. So $70, 10 seeds. I think that's fair to everybody.
Man.
Because I'm not. Because the thing about me is I'm doing my own shit. So it's like I don't have to worry about a seed bank and shit. That's why they overpriced because they split in the cost between people.
Oh yeah, and them seed banks give you a very low percentage back.
Yeah, I think they give you like 40%. So your 100 turning into the 40, it's like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm
I'd
not
rather
doing
have
none
my
of that.
whole thing. Rather have my whole thing. I don't really like going through breeders whose gear is only in seed banks. If
Yeah,
I
it's like
hit you,
it takes
if I
away
hit
the
you and you,
personalization from you.
yeah, if I hit you and you send me to a seed bank, I probably won't even be getting that gear unless it's something I really, really wanted. If I can't get it from you directly, I probably don't even get it.
Yeah. There's 4 packs I definitely want off rip and know them going to be limited. Which ones you talking about, Muddy Bear? Let me know. Because I know it's a couple of them in there. I probably just chop up for some freebies because I don't really want to sell it like that. Like the Trop cookies, that's probably the Trop cookies turn 33 minutes. That's going to be a freebie. Because I don't like Trop cookies. And that's just my personal preference. I don't like it.
I wasn't a fan of it either.
Yeah, I don't like it. Some people do, but I don't. So I don't give them to. No, they're not films, man. They're doing films right now. These are regular seats. It'll be like 10 or 12 in a pack.
Your mic cutting out.
I'm like, oh, can you hear me now?
Yep.
Should probably getting low on the battery, damn Bluetooth thing. But I was saying that, shit, what was I saying? Saying
About
like, yes, about films.
Yep.
Yeah, we're not doing films just yet. Just yet. Films take some time, man. You got to really know what the fuck you're doing, and I want to make sure I do it right.
Or you'll just have a round of flour.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you'll put it in there, nothing reverses, and you just got one plant of every strain.
Yes. That ain't cool. I did that before with some pollen, man. I tried to like dust them. That shit failed, man. Because that pollen, I guess the pollen had moisture on it, and that just killed everything.
Yeah, that's a wrap
It
for
just,
that.
I was storing it in the freezer, and I didn't have no rice in it. The seal wasn't, you live, you learn. It just didn't work out. Miracrop.com is where you find the seeds. Miracrop.com.
You putting it in the chat?
Yeah.
I was about to do that. Yeah.
I don't use Trollmasters.
What's
It's
that?
not worth it to me.
Oh, that's one of those controllers.
Yeah, PLC just ran off a fucking regular ass
timer.
Regular ass timer, bro.
Yeah, regular timers work for me. I don't see the need to go pay thousands of dollars to get something else to be my timer.
Nothing special. Work off this right here.
Boom. Perfect.
Yeah, very simple, man. As long as that green light on is good. When it turns red, I think they going out or some shit.
Yep. But they work for so long, you could just go ahead and swap that thing right on out.
Yeah, I just buy new ones like every year and just replace them all.
Yep.
Yep, regular old timer. Nothing more. See if I can. This is the little shit I'm drying right now. It's almost done. Almost done.
Oh, what's that?
That was some greasy runs. See, I hate this yellow light, but there's some shit in here, man. Yeah, there's some shit in here, man. It's gonna be, like I said, everybody gonna get a little taste. I'm gonna figure out which ones I'm keeping. I'm gonna tell everybody to be real strict. If it ain't popping, I don't even want to waste time and keep it around. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're gonna narrow that thing down quick.
You gotta narrow it down, man. I can't be having 40 strains. I got so many strains, bro. It's too much. It's too much, man. I'm tired of this shit. I'm trying to narrow this shit down. Have like 5 good moms, and that's it.
Yep.
But then it's never it. It's never fucking it.
No, things get swapped in and out all the time. Like, you know what? I'm tired of growing this one out of here. Send the cut to one of the homies. Make sure we can keep it around if I might want it again, and
Keep it
then
around.
move on.
If I can get these cherry runs from Loki, some of them Swiss hours.
Oh yeah, Grow God said that he had one for me too. But shit, look, I'm gonna get one from Loki too.
What happened? Wait, what happened with that shit we was talking about? I think it was Matt Killer.
Oh, Mac, yeah, he the same one. Yep.
That shit don't want to stay.
And the strawberry banana.
Yeah, what happened? Slow as hell.
Your sound going out again.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yep, just came back in.
Okay. Yeah, man. Now he being slow.
Oh yeah, no, he don't like getting them out the same way we do. I'll say that. I'll tell you more about it later.
Okay, all good.
Yeah, he got to get up to date.
Okay.
Yeah, he got. Yeah,
Okay.
he's still worried about things he shouldn't be.
Got you.
Yeah.
On the spooky side.
Yeah, we gonna get him though.
It'd be like that, man. People just, they're used to the old shit.
Yep. I move with the times, man. I ain't never about to get left behind. I ain't getting left behind.
Nah, oh, this how they doing it? All right. Let me get a couple of those, put them in there, and bye.
Yep. Bye. Gone.
This dude bought a clone from me, sent me the address, and forgot to put his apartment number. And I'm like, bro, you spent too much money to be playing like that.
To be playing around like that.
Man, you tripping. So now the shit at the post office waiting on me to pick it up, and obviously I forget every day. So I'm like, that clone is gone. So I go pick up the clone shipper and had to cut him a new one. Now he's gonna be stuck waiting for that shit to work.
Waiting for the new one. Yep.
That's on him.
Hey, you gotta be smart, on point.
Especially with something illegal. Like, come on, bro. Yeah. Can't be doing that silly shit.
Gotta get the job done right the first time. Put all the information. I know some people that'll give me the information and not put not a name.
No name, and I'm like,
no, like absolutely no name. Yeah, like but their IG name be wild hot, like you.
Yeah, hella hot. I'm like, crazy dude.
Fire garden grower, like you. Like, bro, I can't use your IG name for this.
Shit is crazy. I want the cereal milk times 33 minutes, meat breath, and the Scotty, I think it was. Yeah, that meat breath didn't look. That's gonna be a freebie. That's gonna be a freebie too.
Most of the breath strains was fire. That was
but it's just something about it. It didn't get a good yield on it, so it's like just a few seeds. So it'll probably. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. Just let me go forward. Any issues? Any issues with what? 60-60 for drying. That's some Jungle Boy shit. We all kind of adopted it, but you can go. So you can dry at 75, 50, 75, 60. Like right now, it's like 72 in there, 57. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Let me see what it say. 73 in here, 58% humidity. So that's working. It'll be all right.
Yep, it'll be okay.
Can't do nothing. Shit. Got lights on in here.
I'm 68 to 70, 50. That's where I am.
Yeah.
When I dry, anywhere 68, 70 with 50% humidity, the lower the humidity, the better. Well, to 50.
Yeah, to 50.
I don't really want to go on 50.
I like that slow dry sometime, man. It seemed like I got better quality out of that. Because when I was doing 50%, it dried too fast, and sometimes it'd get low and it'd be like 40 something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just want to stay away from that. So that's why I set it at like 55, and it just let it vary from there.
Yep. Anywhere between that and 60, I'm cool with.
Yeah.
You ain't about to lose no smell or nothing. I'm not responding to that. Fuck all that.
All right. That's a good one, man.
Yeah, this was a great one.
Had a good time. We're gonna try to make sure. We're gonna make sure next Sunday it's all good. Make sure we do the updates on the computer the day before, or a couple days before, or something.
That's what
Make
I've been
sure
trying to do
everything is
too.
straight. Yeah.
Update the garden and everything on Saturday. Show on Sunday.
All right. Sounds good. Sounds good.
Yep. So thank you everybody for joining in for another great one. Y'all know the routine. Make sure that y'all smash that thumb. Make sure that you share it over to the people. Get them involved in these conversations. You guys get say so in topics and everything. So make sure that you get them involved in this. Any last words, Frosty?
Yeah, bring the topics to us, man. Send us shit. If y'all don't know our Instagram, mine is Frosty McNasty. His is Beach Coast Grower 420. I mean, send us some DMs so we can get some ideas or whatever, and just let us know. It's all good. See y'all next week.